through Twitch, which is great because I know Chambo does it all the time.
Yeah.
Hi, Teresa. Thank you for the Go Popular. You just make sure that everybody is up to date.
Dude.
There.
That was crazy. I gotta open the race. I'm like setting up like I'm all over the place. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. That would suck. Ah,
I would love to hear some audio. There. Okay. Is it acting funny? Is it acting funny? Or is it just
Is what acting funny? Speak to me.
I think my video from them is acting weird.
Oh, like the streams and such?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Well,
just go
I mean,
crazy.
yeah, on
It's
behalf
fun.
of the rest of the community, we appreciate your sacrifice for sure.
I appreciate it.
Can
I really like it.
can I
I'm
change the
I'm
resolu-
preparing now.
I
I've been
can
doing a lot of
change the
changes.
resolution.
What?
You've been doing a lot of changes.
Oh, no, that's not right. Somebody said the race is 1 hour. Is it 1 hour?
No, we said 2.
Yeah, we said 2, Steph.
We said 2. Expert. Yeah.
It is. It's being very bad, and I don't know why.
The streams?
Yes.
Damn, dude. Uh, Yeah, I was having some issues with Video Ninja. Like, it just I'm not able to like to lower the quality, or else it like destroys my camera.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Like, I changed it right now, but I think I'm gone. And then it's
Yeah,
like,
it's like frozen up over here.
let me try one more thing.
Mhm.
Does this work? Maybe.
I don't see anything. It's a freeze frame.
Yeah, like for some reason it has to be like the high quality, or else it just stops working. And then that kind
Weird.
of sucks.
Really weird.
Yeah. Fortunate. I had to find this like another time, I guess, or fix it another time.
Yeah.
Hopefully, my computer just says like, "Boss, please stay with me."
Well, you might try. Well, we can talk about it later.
Yeah, that's fair.
I had an idea, but it can wait.
Welcome everybody. How's it going, guys? I'm Hypey, Germdove, the man that needs no introduction. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Germdove. I play the Kaizo, and I talk about it sometimes.
That's fair. That's all we need,
Yep.
right? Yeah, guys, we are excited for this losers finals race between Chambo and iamtheratio. They're going to be playing the ROM hack What the Shell. I believe it is 15 exits, an expert hack, right?
Yes to both. Have you played this one before?
It sounds familiar. I mean, when you say a ROM hack like What the Shell, it kind of does sound Like,
Well, I mean, there's only so many names for ROM hacks that people can come up with. And the better the shell pun, the better the name.
yeah.
But this was by Granudo. I don't know if you've met Granudo. He's very active on TikTok as well.
Mhm.
This is a cool hack. I like it a lot. It's I think it's a pretty early hack of his. So it's a little rough around the edges, but I like it. I like it.
So I have a question for you as you have played it. This is 15 exits. What do they? Oh, hold on. Is that so funny? I don't know if you noticed, but Chambo has Dr. Pepper. He's been smack talking Dr. Pepper for the longest time, and I think Ratio on the other hand has his like Dr. Pepper Zero.
I think so. I think it
Yeah,
was.
that's so funny. Cheers to
Hey,
everyone.
Lord Hoyle. It's time. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They're going to be getting started very soon.
with 2 hours on the clock, do you think they're gonna beat this ROM hack as someone who's played it yourself?
I would be very surprised. My clear time was 7.5 hours.
Oh,
So that would be very, very surprising. I'd love to see it.
that's a crazy ROM hack then, honestly. That
Yeah.
sounds like this one's a little tough.
I can tell you a big chunk of it was spent on one level in particular. We'll see if they get stuck for anywhere near as long.
Mhm. I'm it's so funny that they're taking a while like to get started because like it's making me appreciate like all the stuff I forgot. I'm like running the checklist through my head. Dude, I genuinely thought this race was at 30 minutes for some reason, despite telling everyone otherwise.
I mean, with these two jokers, with how long it's taken them to get started, it still might be.
We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, welcome in everybody. We're just waiting for them to get started. We should be getting started soon. They've just messing with some settings on their own, but it looks like they're pretty much ready to go. I need you guys to know, if you guys aren't aware, me and Germdove were actually commentating a race between Newgasm and
Thirst for power.
Thirst for Power yesterday, and that one went to 3 hours. So it's gonna be a breath of fresh air. Hopefully, we don't see a 3-hour race going here. Oh, to be fair, like an hour and a half of it was them trying to cipher a puzzle.
Yeah.
Which was still kind of crazy, by the way, like that they were able to do it within
I was
that
a
time.
big fan of when Newgasm's stream turned into a spreadsheet.
Because I was curious too. I was just like, what's Newgasm doing? And like as I said that, Newgasm's like, this is now a tool assisted run, and he showed his Excel sheet. It was so funny.
Our racers
Welcome
today
in everybody.
are
I'm sorry if I don't
and
say
I
hi.
am the ratio.
Hey C-Flow, hey Steph, Broke, Altitude,
They're cutting
HBR,
down,
Neko, Lord, Nihilist, Nardar, King, Sergeant Bob.
and they're off.
Looks like we're gonna get started with this this race. This interesting start at the beginning, and they just react to that in time. That's so funny. It's always so chaotic when you have those opening scenes and so much is going on.
Yeah, I usually think of those, if those opening scenes are able to kill you. I just think of the ROM hack of being of a completely different era than we're in right now.
Yeah. Time to beginner is the beginning of this level, and what an opener. How did Chambo get that on his first try, already making some excellent progress for a first jump? That's such a common start to these shell hacks, but they always catch me off guard. Like I always blink and I miss it, and I'm like, oh, of course.
Yeah.
But so far, nothing too crazy, it seems. Ratio is going to have the higher PB. Just going to get some jump there. He knows he messed up, but wanted to see more of the stage.
Ratio was able to see a little further to the right, but he just did the wrong jump type there.
There you go. Oh, this has Oh, I have seen this this hack. This hack is pretty difficult. I watched the Penguin Icebreaker race Barada, I mean, in this one. They have the patch where you have the shell above your head. This first level is kind of tough, but well, the one tough trick is to the part where ratio has gone, where you have to bump the shell, then grab the shell going up instead of the reverse order, or they'll collide.
Yeah.
And here we go. We see ratio like getting there pretty frequently. Looks like he did get it, but he didn't get the on and off switch at the bottom.
Yeah, he's throwing that
Chambo.
shell a little late. He's too high in the air to actually hit it.
Chambo, on the other hand, he did manage to get that jump. Looks like Chambo now in the quote unquote taking the lead as he's got the jump, just wasn't able to get the next setup. I do think, in my opinion, that is the hardest part of this level. And Chambo just clearing through it. Now he's going to be able to see the second half, missing the regrab.
I think he was actually regrabbing too much there. He needed to go down and bounce off the Koopa from a little bit of a faster drop.
One of those setups, right, where you just have to trust on letting go and going. It's tricky because we're so known to want to regrab everywhere we can that when we over like jump because of a regrab, it just feels so bad.
I mean, it's one of my pet peeves is when you go for a regrab and you end up hitting your head on spikes that are above above the player. I personally think that they should always be raised up so that that can't happen.
Dude, Chambo with a huge opportunity. This is pretty much the level if he's able to keep this up. He's right there at the end. Will he get up pipe?
He
Takes
brings
the shell with
through.
him. Let's see. Can he get the last trick? It's just a shell jump. Can he get through? Easy.
There you go.
No mistakes in 2026, especially now with the shell jump. And just like that, Chambo takes the lead. And like I said, the hardest part of that level was that section, in my opinion. And as you guys saw the rest, Chambo just needed 2 more attempts and he was able to pass it.
Yep.
And go ahead is the name of the second level, as in go ahead and continue this lead as we're going to see what's going on here. Okay. And this second level was also pretty interesting. You're going to see something that's more about the slide mechanics, if I remember correctly. You're going to see a lot of no ground. I remember just like a bunch of parachute enemies. How do you feel about the parachute enemies in shell hacks? I feel like they always make some jumps kind of awkward.
Yeah, parachutes to me they're like the leaves. You never want to see them because they're like they're very simple the way they move, but it's just enough to be hard to hit.
Honestly, all you had to say was they're just like leaves, and I was like, yeah, I'm over. Yay, leaves, says no one
The
ever.
leaves are everyone's favorite, yeah.
It's such a classic, dude. Okay. So both players just getting a feel for the level. Chambo going pretty far with this level. This one jump that's coming up is a little bit tricky because you jump on the Koopa, grabbing the shell. He gets it there, but look at that. You're so far away. You're kind of wondering what kind of jump
He's
is
got to keep
that?
that slope speed, yeah.
Yeah. Which is crazy because you saw he thought that jump was awkward, so he's like, let me fix that, but now I don't have the height, right?
Yep.
So
He had slowed down to make it to make the previous jump easier, and that made the last jump totally impossible.
oh, and he gets a bit closer there, but it's one of those jumps that once you get it once, you should be able to get it progressively after that. But man, hitting it the first time, that's a tough one.
There
Okay.
you go.
And progress though, regardless. Ratio on the other side, doing an accidental full grab, grabbing the shell on the way down, never stood a chance. But I do believe that's the furthest he's gone. So after that, it's the great platform into the bouncing on the fire, and he should be good to get out of here.
Yeah, I think Ratio's set to beat this very, very soon.
Okay, here comes
Chambo reading the
Chambo.
spins.
Okay, setup. Get this, dude. He's getting a bunch of these reads, but can't read that the
Great
muncher's on the
reads.
way.
I like that he avoided using all of those Goombas because he doesn't need to.
Yeah, right. Like sometimes it's a little too much, and you're just like, well, why even go through the hassle, right? Okay. So here we go. Another opportunity for Chambo. Go across the great platform. He's fast with it too. He knows. All right. Can he avoid the muncher this time?
He clears it.
Parachute. H.
Into the
There you
H.
go. Double shell jump, nothing but easy stuff. And here's one of the tough spots in my opinion. You see that little bounce on the note block? I saw the other two racers that I watched have some trouble with it. It feels a little awkward. Again, it's one of those like once you get it once you'll understand, but um it's a little
Yeah, it's
weird.
definitely something that needs to be done in a very specific way because you need to be moving down with speed by the time you hit that block. If you don't, you're just not going to catch up with the shell.
So you think it's like a I should hit it while I'm descending kind of deal?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you don't,
Just like you said.
hmm
Yep, and there he goes, going through the bounces, parachute enemies, no problem. No block, holding forward the whole time. Accidentally, doesn't get a full jump there, it looked like? I'm not too sure.
it's hard to say.
Okay, repositioning for that double. It looks like he's pretty straightforward for this ending though. Because after that, that's pretty much the level. I think it's one more jump and you're done. So
hmm
Ratio's gonna need to catch up here. This is looking a lot better for Chambo right now.
Yeah. Both of the racers, big talkers right now.
Okay, Chambo, opportunity, barely missing the
Not quite
note
enough
block.
distance. Yeah.
And yeah, like you land on that note block, it looks like it's an empty platform. I don't know if there's a troll there. I think it's just like a note and you move on. Okay. Here we go. Chambo seems to be struggling like half and half with that note block. I wonder if he knows that he has to go while descending because it looks like some of these. Oh, well, there you go. Like that looked like the right setup. Just unfortunate jump to the muncher there.
Yeah, I honestly think he could make it a whole lot easier for himself if he jumped up much higher than the block. But I think he's in a mode of trying to save as much time as he can. He's just saving it
Mm,
in the wrong way, I'd say.
yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Because I could see how he's thinking that would make him get to the shell faster. Also, unfortunate stuff. He holds jump on the spins to the bottom and overshoots the no block.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
All right, ratio on the bouncing on the fire here.
Okay.
He correctly reads that he needs to hit the block with the throw block.
A pipe? No. Okay, hard trick. This is it. Now or never.
No pressure.
Oh my god! Dude, he's so.
Oh, please, ratio, please.
You're doing this P speed. You're crazy.
Don't do it.
Oh
Don't
my gosh! Ratio!
Oh,
Dude, I felt like that was the most you're overthinking it. You're overthinking
yeah.
that. Like all of those shell jumps look like he had so little height. Okay, and Chambo on the other hand, orb, and
There you
Chambo's
go,
in
Chambo.
there. 2-0 lead. And right now, Ratio trying to answer back. He's gonna need this clear. No pressure. He just heard his opponent say GG's and all that jazz. But going through the pipe, can he get the shell jump? It's 2026. It's now or never. Can he do it? Oh, he's trying to get P speed.
You got this, ratio.
Ooh, in there. Easy stuff for Ratio.
Oh, way more height than he needed. There you go.
Ratio done with that first level, and now they're taking a sip of a drink real quick. The things that fuel each other the most. And they keep on going. Okay.
Oh, I'm seeing ratio with a sweat towel for his hands.
I did see that. Yeah.
Is this another tool assisted run, would you say?
Is this another tool assisted run?
Yeah,
You
the
know,
towel being a tool.
it might be. Dude. Hold on, Steph. I'm trying to fix it. I did notice that.
Look at
That's weird.
these reach from Chambo. Comes up just short of landing on those Koopas. The Racer's talking smack on my co-commentator here.
It's crazy. Dude, it's so funny because all the time they always tell me they're like, "Hey, I was talking smack about you." Okay. So, by the way, looking at the stuff that Chambo has to deal with in this level, I thought it's pretty interesting because most people have issues with this part based on how that is it a bonsai bill
The
that
torpedo tip.
the torpedo tip that ends up having like such an interesting interaction with this spot. But if you have no issues there, for the most part, all you have to worry about is the next Yoshi jump. And I believe those are like the two main issues here. Looks like Chambo is kind of crushing it so far. Let's see how he does the Yoshi. See that the way he does it there is the way it's a little weird because you can do a full jump and you could just land on him, but the jump looks so far away that it looks like you wouldn't make it normally, but you have P speed is what you have to think about, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you my experience with that torpedo Ted is that dropping the shell can be kind of tricky with it. I think I remember getting the Ted to bounce the wrong direction on its death.
Hmm.
And
Oh,
he definitely needs to avoid that star.
yeah, and also forgot Yoshi. That's where you get the knowledge of like, hey, I need to abandon Yoshi there and continue on. Okay. And both players just getting a feel for the level. It is dying in the level that Chambo's in feels bad because it's such a long way. You know, like look at that death that occurred, and now it's like, all right, time to run the marathon. Ratio's level is kind of in the similar aspect, but you have the slope at the beginning, kind of to help you in the speed in that aspect. But
Right, and Ratio is also going to have a midway through through this level. This is not the finals. This is the end of the losers bracket. The next match after this one will be the winner of this match versus M the Ordinary Gamer. I don't know if that's going to be a single or double elimination race. I would think since M is undefeated, he would have to lose twice, but I don't know exactly
yeah,
how the tournament is structured.
the way you worded it is how Chambo believes it to work as well. I've never checked, but I would think that as well. Like, you know, if he loses, then one more time, but if he wins, then that's the end. Just because, you
Yeah.
know, he has that winner advantage, he hasn't lost.
Right.
Okay. Man, it's just such a long way back. Like Chambo's still not able to get this Yoshi jump. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Now he gets on Yoshi, avoid the
Oh
star.
no.
Oh, but he doesn't get that jump in time.
He dismounted too early. I think he was probably just switching jump buttons early.
Hmm. Okay. Oh, and it's just okay. Well, he's getting he's getting the Yoshi more consistent, but he keeps having that issue where he accidentally gets on the munchers. You know, the one muncher that's in the way.
Yeah. That's the star there is not easy to dodge either.
Yeah. Okay. Ratio with some good progress, but just a bad slide. It's interesting that I feel like that must have been like one of his first times getting through that spot because he wasn't able to progress there when it's just a slide momentum. But he'll get it there next time. Messing up the shell jump, not a problem. You know, a
He's
shell,
got the slide figured out though.
yeah, a shell jump when there's pressure is actually the hardest thing. Yeah,
Well, I mean, we saw that at the end of the first level for Ratio.
yeah. I'm still thinking about it, and I'm just like, damn, these jumps are hard. Like.
It was funny too because he hit it 3 times and just didn't get the height.
Ooh. Chambo messing up at the beginning of the setup, but it is the beginning of the level, so no really time lost there. Ratio with another attempt at this section that he's been stuck on. Can he get the shell jump over? Just barely. Let's get some slide momentum. And let's get some slide momentum all the way to the
He
pits of
had
hell.
all the momentum in the world.
But boy, was he fast. Okay, Chambo with another attempt. Can he see that Yoshi without the muncher? Ooh, avoid the star. Oh, grabs the star.
I need to double check and see. I think he paused the game there so that he could switch jump buttons without dismounting.
Is that what that was? I thought his stream froze, but it was a pause.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I
I-
mean,
I'm going to be watching his input display because I believe that's what was happening.
yeah, I think sometimes that is what you do to get that kind of jump you need. Losing the Yoshi there in such an awkward jump. That was kind of weird.
I have a tendency where I always use just. I have to make a confession because I use a PS4 controller, and I have a PS4 back button.
Uh-huh.
So I use this back button for all of my spin jumping.
What the heck?
So it says that I don't have to move my thumb over to the A button.
What's your problem?
My problem is that it's comfortable in my hands.
No, you
But,
should be getting you should be having issues with your hands like the rest of us. Where's your scoliosis?
I mean, I do have a disgusting callus on my thumb, but so what I'm saying is that allows me to leave my thumb on the Y and B buttons at all times, and because of that, I usually feel more comfortable using just the B button to modulate the height of my jump.
Mhm.
I can see Chambo here.
Ooh.
He was using the A button.
Progression? Here we go. Let's see, can he get this
Oh.
finish? Up pipe! No up pipe here. And that should be an H if I remember correctly. And there you
It
go.
certainly is.
Okay. That section is super long, like in terms of saving time. So the fact that you're able to go across to the H and start learning some new stuff, insane time save. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
He's trying to get P speed. He's so crazy. What's he up to?
He's looking to see if there's secrets, I guess.
Oh, is this a
I
level?
think this is a hack without secrets.
Really? Do you like that? Like a hack with no secret?
It depends. Sometimes I think there's really good secrets and hacks. Sometimes not so much.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
I'm a big fan of the convention that Nintendo started, where levels that have multiple exits will have the red dot. When that convention is broken for ROM hacks, I find it really difficult to be on board with it.
Mhm. And as we see Chambo, dude, these guys are having such a great time.
They are.
I'm like watching them struggle on like a setup, maybe they've gotten to a couple times and you just see their camera and they're like laughing it up. So funny. Okay, Chambo here with a chance of progression. This is stuff he hasn't seen yet. He is getting really close to the end. Missing the jump with the spin there. While
That
grabbing the
needs
key.
to be a spin key jump. Keys are one of the few items that you can jump off of with a spin as you're picking it up. A throw block will not allow you to do that.
Oh dang! I actually didn't know that. That makes a lot more sense why I never see that setup with throw blocks.
Yep.
And even Ratio on his side of things, he's able to get he's able to make some progress on his side. Chambo near the end, throwing that key a little bit too early, witnessing witnessing it a little too late, but looks like he gets the message.
Yeah. That shell is not for him. That shell is purely for the torpedo Ted.
And so that's set up pretty much. What's a little bit difficult about it is you need to be close enough to hitting the block with the key, because if you throw it too early, it's just going to fall flat so much earlier than you think. Let's see another opportunity by Chambo, and he happens again. Barely not going to make it though.
He might not recognize what actually needs to be done with that shell.
What do you think he's thinking?
I think he's intending to try and grab that shell for himself and try to do something with it.
Maybe like a shell jump off the side.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you see a shell in a shell hack, you usually think you're going to need to have that shell and throw it into something.
That's true. I can't argue that. While this is happening, it looks like Chambo is getting really close to getting to this exit. Looks like with another opportunity here. Let's see if he can get it. You're gonna need to be closer to the block. In there, into the pipe. Okay, the third section now. Oh, uh-oh.
And it is a
Terrible.
midway. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I wasn't sure, but there is one little sneaky troll that's in here. We'll see if Chambo finds it. But this section essentially is like 3 shell jumps and you're done. Let's see it.
Ratio with the H. I wanted to point out that he skipped hitting both sides of the gray platform that was there. I think that was a smart move because it made it a lot easier for him.
Oh, just going straight to the next one?
That's right. He just there were some Goombas down there, and he was able to completely skip over them. This hack is 15 exits, and it is expert difficulty.
Okay. And you could see Ratio trying to figure out that jump that we mentioned earlier. Here we go. Chambo, watch out for the bullet bills! And he avoids it. So, a funny thing about that, there's a Kaizo block around there somewhere to make sure you die out of those bullet bills. And Chambo, I'm pretty sure, dodged it. That's a third level clear for Chambo though. This next level has a secret exit. The shell.
It does, yes.
So I saw a little bit of this, but after that, this is all new knowledge for me. Looks like I'm the ratio is going to be messing with this note block that he has been working with. Looks like there's great progress happening. He might be able to get the level clear here. He's trying to readjust himself with the note block. Can he hold forward long enough? Misses the shell jump just a little too low.
It's a good adjustment to go back and get the shell, but he just did not have the momentum he needed.
Mm-hmm. Which is fair because there's a lot of times where you're just kind of like, well, if there's nothing timing me, let me just make sure I'm comfortable. But then sometimes that can ruin how the stage is designed to just, hey, hold forward and it might be easier for you. And looks like Big H opportunity for Chambo. There you go. He ends up getting it. Big H already for this next level. Looks like maybe he skipped a secret
Yeah,
thing?
I believe that's right before the midway is where the secret is.
So he'll have to come back to this later if he's gonna. Oh, you're right. There's a pipe on the ceiling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no problem though. Halfway, regardless, you're gonna need to beat this level anyways. Honestly, with an hour and a half, there is gonna be a lot of time to play these levels, so we will definitely see him come back to it.
Right, and I mean, it all depends because he might just go through and take the most straightforward routes, without seeing the hack beforehand, which neither of these players have. They don't know what route is going to be the fastest. I will say that traditionally, exits that have or switch palaces are faster exits than others because they won't have. Traditionally, they won't have midways.
Hmm. Yeah, it does. It does feel kind of weird, right? Or at
Yeah,
least it looks
that was the
weird.
way that Nintendo. I mean, the way Nintendo did the Switch Palaces is every one of them highlighted a different color of Koopa and showed you what they did.
Oh, is that true?
It is red, blue, green, and yellow, the 4 colors of Koopa.
You know, I feel bad for the people who are barely noticing that because I mean, I've always known that. It's one of those things. As someone who's always played Mario World, I'd be surprised if someone didn't know, you know?
Yeah.
Looks like Chambo having some slight fumbles with this cape section. Again, I'm just always so like it's just so noticeable for me, but notice how long it's taking him to do these bounces to get this cape to slowly fall. And then you mess up the jump. Like, it feels so bad as a time loss. But making progression here. Oh, jump on the other Koopa. No, this guy's a freak. He's messing around
He
with all
needs to
kinds of
hide from that
setups.
Koopa.
Yeah. You see him going back. He was like, you know what? Maybe. Maybe. Okay.
I mean, if it would have been possible to save it, I think he would have gotten it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. All right, and it seems like for the most part, though, they both know what to do. It's just very hard tricks. Like I'm surprised Ratio's struggling with this last one, but it is just a tight jump. Look at that. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna see constant muncher action on that jump. And meanwhile, on Chambo's side of things, trying to land on the spring is something that's not so easy, even if you do have the cape. Um,
Hmm.
and even just it's so weird because you grab the spring and Mario sometimes just kind of like drops down, and that's how we see Chambo getting hurt in some of these attempts. And look, even trying to go from the top, but having issues by accidentally getting on top of it.
I'm not sure, but I think the patch that's in place that makes the grabbed item sit higher on Mario, I think that makes it a little more difficult to do the spring drop that is being asked for.
Mm. That would make sense. Because you could see like he's trying to figure this out. Like it's just not
Hmm.
working well. Ratio finally getting that jump over, just not going to be able to get into that no block. It is such a tough jump, that one. But yeah, because I mean he's getting there consistently. Just needs to get that final jump. And Chambo on the other side of things, like the difference between this is that Chambo's getting more attempts at the hard stuff than Ratio is, just because of how much further the problem is on Ratio's end. While
Right.
Chambo, even though it is such a little drag with all these jumps and such,
Let's go
Ratio, yeah,
ratio.
Ratio's gonna get that clear as I speak about it. So now he's gonna finally go to that next level that we saw. Chambo got out of there pretty quick, so Ratio is gonna have to do a little bit of catching up.
Yeah, it's turned into a close race. We've got Chambo with 3 levels completed and ratio with 2.
By the way, I swear I just saw Chambo drink Dr. Pepper and make the nastiest face I've ever seen. But what else is nasty is this progression. Watch Chambo as he's going up with the cape. Gonna keep that P speed. Gonna end up floating. Going under. Oh, make some adjustments. You know what? Doesn't feel good about it. Let's keep
Whoa!
going. Oh no. Oh dude.
Chambo is certainly a player who knows his way around a cape.
Dude, look at that. Get away from me, Koopa. Oh my gosh. Dude, he's saving this. He's saving this. He might need more speed. That's what the arrows are kind of telling me here. Or maybe not. Oh, you're going to need to. Oh, that's interesting. So he's going to need to get that full speed, drop down, get that bomb, and get that shell to get a shell jump there at that final end. And look at him positioning himself.
Yeah, there we go. He doesn't need the
Oh,
cape slam,
oh.
but I think that is what is intended.
That's so funny. He ends up doing it just the other way. Whoops, my bad.
Chambo, no!
Dude, and after all that, that's so unfortunate. Dude, that's so crazy. Well, to be fair, what a heck of a PB, right?
Yeah,
Um,
that's a huge amount of progress.
yeah, like for what it's worth, he at least knows what to do. And if he gets to that first half, then he pretty much has it. We saw his capabilities. He's able to save a lot of the situations. Yeah, that setup is so much better the way he's doing it. It's so much easier, so much nicer. Don't have to worry about the munchers. Let's see if he messes this part up. Doesn't look like it. Oh, grab the key. Some item flight for fun. You think he needed that cape probably?
I don't know why Yoshi is there.
He's gonna eat the key if you accidentally drop it. Oh, it gets the
Normally
clear.
he can't do it, but he might just be there for decoration.
I will say, my first glance, I didn't even see the keyhole was there. Okay, Chambo deciding to see
Oh,
if he's gonna go back or
opting not to take the normal exit or the secret exit rather.
I'm surprised unless like they talked about it, because when it comes to a race, some of those secret exits are just freebies, right? And
Exactly, yes.
and that's just a free exit clear. Like I don't know. I guess not for Chambo, but I'm rushing back in there as soon as possible.
Well, and not only is it potentially an easy exit when you find the secret, but also that's when you have the best memory of how to complete that first section is immediately after you beat it for the first time.
Yeah, for sure. That too, like you just got fresh off that level, right? It has to be something you're ready for. Regardless, though, opting to make some progress, and he probably will, as he's been killing this beginning of a setup. Ratio on the other side of things is struggling a little bit at this beginning.
Yeah, I
And
think
which
Ratio's
is
struggling with the drop kill of the Torpedo Ted over there.
so interesting about that kill you could do. You could do a drop. You can even do a shell toss. The only problem is you're spinning, and if it's not patched, I think it's like a 50-50.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Usually that's something that's patched, but this hack was from 2021, so I'm not sure if that's been done.
Because if not, you can always.
Chavo getting an orb.
Oh, and there he goes. Not the orb you want to see. So if you guys aren't familiar with what just happened, a Chambo got an orb which would normally beat the level for you, but in Super Mario World, if you end up dying, you're still dead. It doesn't matter if you were at the gold tape, doesn't matter if you're at the orb. It's a reset kind of a screen.
Yeah. Generally, after you trigger some kind of victory condition, be it a gold tape or an orb, you start walking. The only things that are able to hurt you are falling off the stage, touching lava, or if there's some kind of custom death block that kills you instantly, that'll also do it.
Okay. But man, yeah, ratio just struggling with this setup. And honestly, it's killer. Like I mentioned earlier, I saw Penguin and Barada race this, and that's essentially what was the calling factor for Barada, because it's a setup you don't see too often.
Right. Have you played Grand Prix World 3?
I have, yeah.
I was thinking about the Torpedo Ted room in the Tower of Fate, where you have to kill a Torpedo Ted and bounce off of it in that room. That is my least consistent room in all of that hack.
I see, and that's the thing, because for me, that was the best consistent room for me, you know? And which was very interesting about that trick is that some Kaizo players have it, so like some people struggle with it, and some people don't even have it at all. Like I saw a bunch of people go through that room, beat the level, and be like, I have no idea how to do that, you know?
Yeah.
So many different ways. But this kind of shows, man, because of Yoshi Revenge, like they have an active hitbox even when they're dead, right?
Hmm.
And that's just something that's not normal, that you normally see. You know, most of these enemies, once they're dead and you see them falling off the screen, you're like, oh, they're dead, but not these guys. Here we go.
I love that trick that happens with the Yoshi, where he throws the shell up and then lands on the Yoshi and has the shell come back in contact with him.
Yeah,
Gives a free bounce off of it.
big opportunity. Breathing flames. Chambo with some good progression there. He's been getting consistently further and further onto this level. While while Ratio is managing to struggle a little bit, but progression for Ratio as he finally is able to get through. Chambo with another orb slot that he doesn't want to grab. It's so funny because when you grab it, you just feel bad because now you're watching your death has a death animation. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
How unlucky.
You get a whole fanfare to go along with it.
Play the music. Okay. For the most part, though, oh, I mean, for it looks like he's getting better at the setup though. It looks like he's kind of understanding where he needs to drop the shell down if he's going to be opting to go for that strat. Yeah, look at that, and clean stuff by Ratio. Now he's going to be able
Hmm.
to mess around with some of the other stuff. These are very simple jumps, but it's one of those like once you do it once, you'll kind of understand it. And man, is he doing it once for sure? Can he get on the Yoshi? He
Goes straight
actually,
to the Yoshi.
yeah, and that's what we were talking about earlier because we saw Chambo just bounce and then get on the Yoshi, but Ratio able to acknowledge that you could just hop on the Yoshi. Interesting stuff.
Yeah,
That is
either
going to
way
help a
works.
lot.
It's just a personal preference.
Yeah, I feel like that one works a lot just because it does the setup for you. While we saw Chambo, getting hit by the muncher on the ceiling a lot.
Hmm.
So I think that's actually going to save him a lot of time, which can make up for what's been happening at this starting setup. Oof. Setups are not setuping in Chambo's side of things as that shell decided to slide off.
I wonder why that shell is overshooting the TED on Ratio's side.
Yeah, right? Sometimes it looks like the momentum's just going like really
I
insane.
think he might be holding both forward and down at the same time, and that's making the drop happen like that.
Hmm. You have to neutral it, right?
Down only, because I think the spin throw patch is making that happen.
Oh, I get you. Okay, opportunity by Chambo. He's been here before. Nice stuff. Can he get? Oh, just the muncher stopping him there. Chambo pretty much has the knowledge for that part as well. That's one of those jumps where it's like you missed it there, but would doubt to see you miss it again. I don't
Yeah.
know. One of those tricks, you know. And for the most part, the the thing about this level is there's a bunch of like small little things that's kind of throwing Chambo off, right? Just you got to be positioned perfectly in these spots, but looks like he's crushing it on this attempt. Let's see if he's able to get the jump before.
Good
Nice.
job.
And nice. Nice. Okay. Toss it back. Get the last jump. Yoshi, get him out of here. the slowest bullet bills you've ever seen. Uh-oh. Oh, those are just no blocks. He's chill. He's chill.
It's just no blocks. Yeah, he's fine.
I saw one and I saw a bunch of like the bottom row part and I was like, what's going on there? Chambo with another level clear. He's gonna be at 5 exits right now.
Yep, 5-2 now.
I wonder. No, he's still gonna just opt for that later, I guess. The secret exit. I feel like it's so weird though to want to go back to it like a lot later. But
Mm-hmm.
I say that, and I mean to be fair, you never know when you're gonna get hit by a Praxis Cipher. So
They the racers last night had a chance to race Brave New World 2 instead. And I love that hack, but I can certainly see how it's not for everybody. Oh, Chambo with the recovery there.
yeah, that looked like it shouldn't work, and gets greeted by a triple shell jump ladder. Okay. Man, this level actually looks kind of sick. The one that Chambo's currently on. The design and just the setups look very straightforward, easy to read, all that jazz, all that good stuff. Look at that. I like the use of the green and red shells as well, because you can jump on those green ones twice. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's in general good design to only use green shells for that purpose. Because there's the regular green shell, and then there's the one that gives you 2 bounces off of it.
Mhm.
And there's not really an easy way to tell it apart unless you go through and change the color of it. But it's a preference of the ROM hack creator.
Okay. Oh, accidentally throwing that shell a little too early, so it's just gonna end up hitting the ceiling. Unfortunate stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go. Ratio, despite struggling with the beginning just a little bit, looks like he's going to get this jump. Like I said, you're gonna need Yoshi, bud. But now he knows. But now he knows. Unfortunate. But look how clean he got that setup following it. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he might just get it on the next attempt. And after that, it's just make sure you go to the bottom, Bill, and then you should be done with that level for the most part. Oh, avoid the up pipe, right? That's the important part there. Okay. Here we go. Oh, gets the triple shell jump. Now we're going to be met with the disco shell. Don't be holding jump on any of these. Careful. Okay. Easy. Easy peasy disco
Those
shell.
are
But,
tricky.
dude, I forgot who it was, but I was telling someone. I said those shell jumps that always mess me up is the one where it's a one tile, you have to hug
Mhm.
the wall and then you just do it. And someone told me they were like, it's so easy, it's just a regular shell jump. And then they proceeded to miss it 3 times and they're like, you know what? I don't know what you did to me, but now I can't do it.
I can promise you it is not a regular shell jump because what happens when you have a shell inside of a one tile gap like that, the shell is always going to be inside the wall when you release it. That makes the shell get released a tile higher. So you
Mm,
need to throw earlier so it has more of a chance to drop.
okay, and looks like Chambo ends up getting it there at least. Watch out, ditch the Yoshi.
Oh, that's such
What?
a good setup. So what's going to happen there is he needs to dismount Yoshi and Tongue at the same time. That's going to make Yoshi grab the spring in his mouth and carry it forward as Yoshi touches the lava. Yoshi's going to be
Oh.
dead at that point, but he'll still have the spring out in front of him, and Mario can bounce off the spring.
That timing seems kind of rough then, right?
It should just work out. Most players, I think, when they're dismounting Yoshi, they'll slide over from holding Y and B to pressing X and A at the same time.
Mhm.
And that
Oh,
usually
gotcha.
gives a free Yoshi tongue.
I love that
And
save by Chambo.
yeah, with the triangle block.
Yeah. The going back to what you said about the Yoshi trick, I feel like
Hmm.
it's not something we see too common, but it's one of those things I always appreciate because that just shows what you can do with all of Super Mario World, you know?
Yeah, and it doesn't make a difference for the spring, but Yoshi being dead while he's eating it, that eat cancels the spring.
There you go.
Um,
Just like you said.
there you go.
And get a couple more jumps. Grab the Yoshi. Do it again.
Same thing.
Oh!
Oh no!
That kind of looked
I
like
think
the
he might have
end.
been a little early. Yeah,
Yeah.
that has to be the end. Has to be.
Yeah. What, dude? This level is so sick. I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah, this is a good one.
I like how they reuse the setup because they kind of teach it to you. You're like, well, there's only one way to do this, and then the second time it's like, but do it again. You know,
Hmm.
it's funny. Here we go. All right, Chambo with all the knowledge and all the power with his Yoshi. Oh, but doesn't stick out the tongue. Unfortunate stuff, dude. This is pretty rough because while Chambo's making all the progress, Ratio's really being gatekept by this one trick. Like he
Yeah.
can't seem to find a consistent way. Like here we go, seeing him with another attempt at this end. Chambo as well getting an attempt to the end. Ratio not. Wait, Ratio's trying to save this. Can he save it? Can't save it in time, unfortunately.
Oh,
Meanwhile, Chambo on the other side of things is going to get the spring jump. Now he's going to have to do it one more time with the Goomba. Let's see if he's able to get it in time. Go get the
he
shell
gets the
jump.
height.
One more trick.
And
Oh!
Magneto!
That's such a classic. Okay, picture this. P speed, everything in the world. You know, just a small platform that no one would ever die to. A Kaizo blocks there, you know, but you're not thinking that. You're thinking, wait, you gave me room to run? Like, I probably need P
Yeah.
speed.
The easiest, freest jump in the world with the smallest gap that you can fall into. Of course, there's going to be a Kaizo block.
it's it's such a classic. And then it's one of those things where you won't do it in the future and there's no Kaizo block and everyone's like, "Why were you so worried?" You're like, "Listen.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm very, very cautious about every gap that's safe like that.
and Chambo taking the scenic route as he gets this goal, ends up getting another clear for himself. That was actually really funny that he went that way because I kind of agree. I would have been like, hey, you just trolled me, man. I don't want to get bullet
Hmm.
billed like you have been in the previous levels.
And Granito's not shy about the trolls in this hack.
Yeah. Okay. Another level down for Chambo. Ratio on his side of things still struggling just a little bit on this opener.
Yeah, I find myself wishing that Ratio had 5 more points.
If he gets the yump, this is how he can make his comeback. Quick palace switch.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hey,
Ghost
Fab.
Ghost House for Chambo. This is interesting. Okay. And the thing is, dude, like Chambo's crushing it. Like, look at these reads. That's like his third attempt. Yeah, he doesn't get the shell set up there, but he knows so much of the level already, just like that.
Yeah,
Interesting
it's
stuff.
going quick for him.
Okay, Ratio finally with another opportunity. He's gonna need to make the best of it. Get me away from that first setup. I don't want to see that guy again. No, the regrab is not gonna let him go. Sometimes that flubs because sometimes you get that third Koopa, sometimes you don't. If you don't get the third Koopa, lines up perfectly, you just hold forward. If you do get the Koopa, you need to make this awkward back forward momentum, which kind of ruins the setup.
I think the intention there is for the player to let go of the jump button so that they can spin through all the Koopas.
Yeah.
But it's I don't like doing that myself.
I would just hold, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, and he's gonna wait. He did this earlier, and this won't ruin the setup in theory, as long as he gets P speed in time. But it
And he did get the
does.
piece back.
It does.
I
Maybe it's
think
that
he
slight
got a
delay.
little possibly because he might have gotten P speed back a little bit later than what's intended.
And I kind of think that's if he's gonna keep opting to do that, it's gonna just mess him up. Okay, Chambo again with the same PB. Looks like he thinks he's figured it out. Just by the way he was motioning. Okay, and meanwhile, Ratio on his side of things is going to wait a bit. Chambo with the PB attempt, however, going to miss the shell jump. Ratio's going to have to get that Yoshi time, trying to eat the bill, probably not on purpose, but not
He's
going to get the
pulling
jump.
back. I think he just needs to hold right all the way through there, and he'll be fine.
Yeah, because there he didn't get that delay, you know, with like reclaiming P speed.
Yeah, and I don't know if this was happening before, but the camera is scrolling up just a little bit so that he can't see the Ted when he's landing on Yoshi.
Yeah.
That's the whole struggle there.
Okay. Chambo is getting to that spot that he's been working on, and oh wait, Ratio. Oh, don't grab the
Come on, Ratio.
star! No, no,
Oh no!
dude, we saw
He
that.
dodged the star, but went out too far in front of the Ted.
We saw that earlier. We saw that earlier with that issue that happened once with Chambo, but man, unfortunate stuff because he's getting the setup. Chambo over here finally gonna get the jump, gonna have to do that double shell jump over the top. Gonna wait for this disco shell.
Disco
Now it's a
shell?
party. Grab the red shell, go over the wall. What do you do there? Grab it maybe?
I think that's a P switch that you hold rather than a P switch that you press immediately.
And just juggle it for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, it'll allow him to bump the shell and keep the keep full running speed. And you can see the bump setups. They always have a coin in the direction of the wall that the shell needs to hit, and that was what we saw underneath the P switch.
Oh, and Ratio just messing up that jump to the Yoshi setup. It's
That's a shiny P switch.
Is that what was happening? What a color!
I don't know why it's shiny, but
All the colors. That extra shell that they give you is kind of weird because it looks like you just use it as a shell jump to reclaim yourself. Oh, Ratio,
Come on,
opportunity.
Ratio.
No, he goes for the bottom. I don't blame him though because he didn't know where to go. He has two options. Oh,
Yeah.
damn, dude. And like I said, after that, it's essentially just avoid getting up piped, and you're good for that section.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm sure he'll be out of here soon.
Chambo with another opportunity. Ratio with another opportunity. Both players. Ratio's going to grab the star. Not going to be able to go far. Shell jump
At
on the
least
other
the
side
torpedo
of
Ted
things.
died.
Chambo not going to get the P-switch off the ceiling. But, you know, both of them, they're getting there consistently. Okay. You've heard it here before. You'll hear it again. Ratio, opportunity. This one matters so badly. Okay. He's on there. Avoid the star. Oh, get the spawn. Oh, you got to go down.
Oh, there we go.
And avoids the up pipe. Okay, he's
There
finally
we
out of there.
go.
The big H for Ratio finally over that
Huge sigh of
hurdle.
release from relief from Ratio.
And for reference, I think he was there for like 20 minutes, like just because of that one setup. And it just kind of tells you, like, man, when you get stumped, like, you get stumped. Like, it's so brutal, man. Especially in a race setting, in my personal experience, like, anytime I get stuck, I'm like, it's so doomed. The time is ticking. It's so fast. Like, it just feels so tough to need to recover from that. But regardless, Ratio is going to
Yeah.
make some progress the same way Chambo's making progress right here. Bounce on the shell until the P switch runs out, looks like.
Yes, yes. Because there's space for the player to go through there once the coins turn back into blocks.
Meanwhile, in Ratio side of things, huge PB that he just occurred with. He got the key jump over with the spin, just didn't get to the TED fast enough and was able to see most of it. So it looks like he has like almost all the knowledge he needs for this clear, and that's insanely fast pace, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, P switch time. This section is
know,
crazy.
I think he has the ability, instead of balancing on this disco shell, he could wait further to the left.
Oh, and just wait there, right? On the platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Nice Kaizo block. What's the no block say? What? I love the
Grenadier
disco
loves disco
shells.
shells. All right, Chambo with 7 points now.
Another clear for Chambo. Wow, he ended up getting that bounce juggle on his second attempt there. Insane stuff. Which is crazy because you're just there for such a while. Like I start overthinking it. Ratio, unfortunately, throwing the throw block a little tile too high. We did see that earlier, but something that you just have to wait a while, which is a little bit tough because you want to be as fast as possible. Looks like we're gonna get a Mario Bros 3 level question mark on Chambo's side of things, where you can go from left to right using the screen.
Certainly has the horizontal screen wrap.
These levels are always so sick, and I kind of like the shell setups that people do with these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, opportunity for Chambo. I mean, for Ratio is what I would say, because he misses the jump to the key. Unfortunate stuff. Dude, this P speed at the start of Chambo's screen is crazy. Okay. Quick little juggle to the other side. Both players doing the same motion. Both players failing the same time.
Right, at the same time.
Okay. And it's something that's so interesting because Ratio knows how to do the whole level, but the execution, another throw block just a little bit too early. That's tough because it's such a way back, dude. I feel like the Kaizoffs have like a great way of doing the levels that are gonna make you take such a long time coming back. Like I never feel this with any level, but as I'm spectating, I'm looking at all this and I'm just like, damn, unlucky.
Yeah.
Ratio not going to grab the key, but he is going to see further.
Ratio's making really good progress in this section.
It looks like one of those times where like you just know the player's going to beat it. Like it's just a matter of time. But man, is the clock ticking, and that needs to happen faster. Messing up that grab, leaving the key. Unfortunate
That
stuff.
is a frame perfect trick.
I had someone tell me that they mash in those jumps, and I was like, I don't think that's possible.
What do you mash? What?
Exactly, and that's what I said. I was like, I don't think that's realistic in any way. I'm like, okay, Ratio with the chance. Oh, at least he gets to see the whole ending with the shell killing it and what he needs to do.
Yeah.
But a similar issue that we see most players do in that spot, you need to throw the key a bit later, right? It's that early tosses that's gonna ruin that attempt for you. Chambo with some progression, if I'm not mistaken, messing up the shell jump though. A little too close. Okay,
Ratio getting the key jumps.
Oh no, up high!
No, he hit it.
Oh,
He was
man.
there.
He actually was there. If anything, the only thing that was a little bit awkward was he jumped on the Ted a little bit too early, but even then it was still possible. It was just the angle was just so gross. Maybe he wasn't
Mhm.
expecting to get it there. Maybe he was expecting it to get it on the rise.
That's
Okay.
that's a real difficulty too. Is you need to trust yourself to be able to do the jumps that you're trying to do. Because if you're there and you're not trying to already do the next thing,
Mhm.
and you get it by accident, well, you've just lost an attempt.
By the way, let it be known that Ratio did get there 3 times in a row, so if there's anyone that could do it. Meanwhile, Chambo with this PB
Jimbo's
trying to understand
studying.
what to do. Yep. Go across. Man, this is such a tower to climb. He's still going up further into the bucket. Can he get that jump across? I wouldn't be surprised if the level or an H is coming up soon. He's been climbing this up for a bit. Watch out for the Koopas. Get into the spring. Don't grab it by an accident. Double shell jump, the final test, or we can toss
Oh
it.
no!
That's unfortunate. Maybe he can respawn the platforms?
He can respawn the platform. Well,
Go down a little bit,
even
maybe?
if he did, one of the shells is dead. It's not coming
Oh,
back.
because it's killed, right? Yeah,
Yep.
just like you mentioned it. Honestly, a good attempt though for trying to get it. Oh, the P speed? P speed into the right side? You're crazy. Oh, well, there's a wall there. You would die. Okay.
Oh, he might be able to make it up to the left. That would be quite a play.
It does.
Yeah.
It did look
I
like
mean,
it,
a
right?
valiant effort.
Oh, there was an H. I didn't even notice that was an H he had climbed. That's
Oh,
yeah, that's crazy stuff though. That's such an important H because that first half was pretty lengthy. Okay. I feel like so immersed with both of these players. I'm so invested into their current attempts. Like, I'm like looking at both screens, being like, okay, they almost got it. Look at this progression for
mm-hmm.
both of them. Unfortunate stuff by Chambo, but that just means more time for Ratio. Misses the key jump. Unfortunate. You hate to see it. Okay.
Was there a third section to that torpedo Ted level?
There is. It's the one where it's like 3 tricks and then the bullet bills try to kill you. Okay.
Right.
Here's a PB opportunity for Chambo. No, you're not supposed to get on that platform, I don't think. Not yet.
Leave the shell. Just leave it there. He can try again if he leaves the shell. Oh, well.
Well, I don't think he killed anything.
But the shell up top is no longer there. If he goes down to the.
Oh. Well, he
He's
can
gonna
save
try to
this. He can
respawn
save
it.
this.
Yep.
Is what I would say. He's gonna save this by opting to go for another attempt. Yes, sir. Back in there. You know who's also trying another attempt? Ratio, because he doesn't grab the key. Unfortunate stuff. Struggling to get that input. And like you mentioned earlier, it's a frame perfect input. You need to get jump and spin at the same time. You know what I haven't considered? The fact that when it's spin jump and grab, it's the other 2 buttons that people maybe aren't that comfortable with because you never really
That's
do.
possible.
Chambo with the pipe though, doesn't get up pipe. Let's see, is he gonna get the level clear? Is this gonna be an H? He's gonna get something
It's an
better.
orb.
He's gonna get. Oh, he's just scouting the premise. Orb.
Orb.
Ratio with the close attempt, but throwing that key just a little bit too early, and that is going to be an 8th level clear for Chambo. Dude, Chambo is crushing this hack.
He certainly is.
This is insane pace.
I actually don't remember what level it was that I struggled with, but he's either already passed it or he didn't get to it because he didn't do the Switch Palace.
Yeah, right. Because if you do the Secret Exit and the Switch Palace, you should be at 10 right now. Ratio finally
go,
getting up the
Ratio!
pipe. Okay, this next section he has an H for it, so even if he dies, completely fine. Something that he is going to be here for a little bit. I can't see Ratio being here for more than 5 minutes. It is a very short section. Chambo on the side of things will have to get this throw block on the top. Ooh.
Oh, this is the level I struggled with.
Oh. So tell me something about this level. What do you think makes it so difficult?
You have to be very fast in the beginning.
Oh man.
Because you need P speed there.
And yeah, Chambo is like kind of trying to think like, what should I
Gobsmacked, I
do?
would say.
Dude, that setup looks crazy. Dude, I'm shook. That setup looks insane.
That's a very, very hard setup.
Oh my gosh. How do you time this, dude? Because like if you're a Kaizo player, right? What's the first thing you think of? Do it immediately. Right now, it looks like you're not supposed to do it immediately.
I think that he needs to, without jumping, grab that block and throw it up instantly, and then run back to get P speed. But he's doing a jump grab off that throw block every time. He needs to just stand on the ground and up throw, and it should end up where it needs to be. But he needs P speed.
Dude.
That is such a hard opening.
Dude, and look, he's opting to wait for the Koopa, which is kind of crazy because the timing is so crazy. Dude, if I'm Chambo, I'm like, there's something I'm missing. Oh, look, he's doing what you said. It looks like he's gonna. It looks like he gets
Oh,
the
so
idea
close.
though. That's important. Okay, okay. He undershot it. Now he overshot it, so he knows it's possible, right? Here we go. Ooh, progression, and now he knows he solved the puzzle.
He's got to keep his speed.
Dude, that setup is kind of crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Both players trying to get a setup for the current rooms they are. While ratio side isn't that long, it is still some pretty tough jumps that you have to do back and forth. You have to get a high jump there on the second one to make sure you get the wall bounce. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. He just did it the other way. Oh, ratio. baiting the
Good
bullet bills.
instincts.
Based on that jump, I want to say he may or may not have seen that already. And we just missed it. Yeah, GG though for ratio. That is a third clear. Okay.
Yep.
Dude, is ratio gonna do it? The secret exit for all secret exits?
I'm hoping to see that he does it. That would be the play I would go for, at least.
Okay. And if I remember correctly, this first half didn't seem too rough. Chambo got through it pretty quickly. I think I remember when watching Penguin, he got through it pretty quickly. So it should just be a couple setups, nothing too crazy. Dude, this setup on Chambo's screen is so crazy. Can I say that?
Mhm.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, ratio unfortunately hit the muncher on the left side instead of landing on top of it. He needs as much time out of that damage boost as he can manage.
damn, dude. This, I hate this setup. Okay. Damn.
It's so picky. It's so picky.
And at the beginning of a level, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ratio opting to go for something we've never seen before by tossing the shell to the left and shooting with the fireball for the most swag points I've ever seen ever in a setup. One thing that's tough about Fire Flower when you have a shell is accidentally shooting it. I feel like I do that commonly. Oh, we need that mushroom. Holy, that setup is crazy.
This setup.
Oh, and you can see Chambo. He's like, huh?
Yeah.
How? That level does seem kind of brutal.
It's rough. It's rough.
Okay. Dude, I'm so like mesmerized by this this section. He misses the mushroom again. Dude, that seems crazy.
That is a really hard mushroom to grab.
Man. I feel so defeated that that's the setup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But nonetheless, he is making some good progress. He's getting it more and more. It looks like he's going to get another opportunity trying to get to this mushroom.
And then, so if you notice what happened there, he grabbed the mushroom and then immediately broke the shell. When you change your power up state from small Mario to big Mario, you briefly drop any item that you might be carrying. If you're moving down while that happens, and you will instantly kill a shell that you were holding. So he needs to grab that mushroom in a very specific way. He needs to be traveling upwards while grabbing it.
That's so crazy. So, is there a world where he just like tosses it upwards, maybe?
You might be able to, but I don't know about that setup. He has to be up on those blocks right away too.
Okay. Dude, Ratio keeps getting this awkward duck jump when he grabs the fire flower.
I think he's doing that to try to avoid shooting a fire flower or a fireball.
Oh, that's smart. I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, he's even tossing the shell to the left though. Okay.
I think he's holding down too much.
Right. It
Because
does. It
he's
does seem that way.
ducking on purpose, but then okay, Chambo with the mushroom.
Just like you said, by the way, ascending so he can get there. Looks like he's gonna get P speed shell jump. That's a classic. A little too early though.
Needs more speed.
Well, that's progress though. Dude, a fireball shot by Ratio, shell down, shell down. Crazy stuff. Dude, stop shooting the shell. Okay. Chambo with another opportunity to go even further. Coming in. Oh, big PB. Opportunity. Oh, that's
Oh
tough.
boy.
So you dismount Yoshi and you get 2 bumps there, it looks like?
I think so, yeah.
That first bump looks a little awkward, like the angle you're given, but the second one looks like it'll probably line up well. Okay. Okay. No, dude. I
Wow.
I might have to remove the run button from Ratio's controller.
Yeah, I think he'll be better off doing more duck jumps over there to avoid shooting more fireballs.
Oh, what
Hey,
happened?
Marv, thanks for the heart me.
What happened to Chambo side of things? He got put into a stop state and just standing there for a bit. Misses the P speed jump though. Unfortunate. Okay. The creator of this ROM hack really likes P speed, honestly. I feel like there's a section once per level.
I think he's also pretty partial to cape. There was a hack that I played fairly recently that had 2 levels dedicated to Grenudo, and both of them had cape. Oh no, he hit the shell again.
Dude,
What a snipe.
this is the craziest thing that's happening to Ratio. Like at first it was the TED, and now it's this and now it's just this setup overall. Like, holy, the fire flower is big as weakness. He's talking about it right now, just saying like,
Yeah.
holy. Meanwhile, on Chambo's side of things, never mind. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I was gonna say that he's been getting more consistent at that stuff. The good old commentator's curse. All right, Ratio, fire flower, don't shoot. I'm friendly. Oh my gosh.
Oh, ratio.
Make up your mind. Okay, here we go. Here comes Chambo. Okay, this is the PB stuff that we had talked about. Oh, that's why that angle looks so weird. It's not shell bumps. It's spitting it out with Yoshi jumping onto it, the shell, tossing the shell, grabbing the next shell, so on and so forth. Like those, like those regular jumps. That's crazy. I didn't see the shell the first time, which is why that setup looks so difficult.
Oh, the one that Yoshi ate?
Yeah. And then right there, Chambo had just done it too early. So unfortunate. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. If it isn't shooting the shell, it's getting hurt by the shell. Maybe, you know what? Maybe that's why he keeps shooting at it. It's like payback, you know?
Maybe it deserves it.
Yeah. All for all your crimes. But you threw the shell. No, I know what I said. Damn, dude. What would you maybe suggest if you saw someone struggling there? Because like, let's say I'm having that issue. What should I be doing better there?
I would completely let off of the run button until you come back in contact with the shell.
Like,
Especially for the shell jump. You
yeah.
don't need to be running until you've bounced back off of it.
Chambo, PB, opportunity.
That one's a bump.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, because it definitely looked like way too high there. But I could see what you mean, because, dude, because I both of those setups, it looks like you could just even bump off of them, right? Like you don't even
I
need to
think
grab
so,
it.
yeah.
So even when you're grabbing the fire flower and you're going to the bottom of the gray platform, just do a jump that's very high up to where you just bump, and you don't even need to hold run that whole time until you get the jump, right? Like you had mentioned.
Yeah.
Chambo right here. Oh, what am I looking at?
Track for a saw that's black on a dark background is what you're looking at.
Dude, I didn't even see the line in my eyes. I was just like, oh, it's still on the screen somehow.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, it's crazy because this trick is really stumping ratio. Even with the secret exit and the secret part of the room. Honestly, if your ratio, do you even do the secret exit at this point? Because you're so annoyed. You're so annoyed with Fireflower.
Well, and he's gonna have to come back here and do this part again if he does.
I guess that's fair. Oh my! From downtown, the fire bullet gets the shell. This upgrade. It could have just been a regular mushroom. You know, like crazy. Oh, and he does it again. Ratio, please stop shooting
He's
the
got it out
guy.
for that shell.
Someone stop this man. All the violence. Okay. Both players just going through their demons, you know. Chambo has been going through this section. It's long, it's difficult. Wait, ratio with an opportunity. What will you decide? You got the H?
He's going for the H.
Man,
Yep.
that's fair. To this day, I still don't know what that leads to, you know? Oh, do you think maybe a player will think, am I getting trolled?
Oh, maybe. I
Maybe.
mean, Granito, like I said, he hasn't been shy about trolling the players.
So that would make sense on why people were opting to avoid it, because Penguin avoided it, Chambo avoided it, Ratio, and maybe you can argue like, well, maybe they didn't see it. But Ratio definitely saw it there for one. But if you die there, you're kind of like, listen, get me away from that fire flower. I'm good.
Yeah.
Especially if you see an H right in front of you. It's like a gold It's like a legendary item in Fortnite, right? You're
Yeah,
just like,
it definitely gave you tunnel
ooh.
vision.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and now Ratio is gonna go through the fight that is that spring drop with the cape. In my opinion, that trick, despite it giving you like a bunch of leeway, like it's tough. That's a hard one. Oh, and he's trying to toss it upwards. That also works, right? You'd still be able to jump on it?
Yeah, it should work as long as it's able to travel down through Mario.
And then you would just have to not hold the run.
Yeah.
Okay, Chambo with
Oh,
some
please
interesting
come back.
setup. Okay. E-speed. And Chambo's back here. I don't think he's been here for a while, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, can he get the bump? Nice. The Koopa and Saw Blade in the dark background. Where will he go? Okay. Ugh, just barely missing
I hate that part so much.
that. I saw it do like a U, and I was like, is that all where it goes? Like, is it going somewhere else? And Ratio trying to get that set up, but is holding run while it's falling, so not gonna make it work there. Yeah, and he does it again. Maybe he's just grabbing into run a little bit too early, which is obviously what's happening, right? But I wonder why he wants to hold it because it's such a long jump. Like you don't have to be holding run for a good while. But it's one of
Yeah,
those things where, as a Mario player, what are we always holding down? We're always holding down run. Anytime we're not,
always
it
on the run
feels
button.
weird.
I even hold down the run button while I'm in water levels,
Dude,
just out of habit.
exactly. I think I do the same thing too. Hey, I'm swimming through this water real fast though. Okay, well, Ratio is gonna try messing around with tossing it at the wall because not really finding success with throwing it to the ceiling. And honestly, for a one tile gap, throwing it to the ceiling is just like it looks like a little bit harder there, but at the end of the day, it's just preference.
Yeah, he's really being quick about holding down the run button again. He's grabbing the spring right away after he throws it. Because springs, unlike shells, do not have the timer where they can't interact with the player after they're thrown. You can pick them back up right away.
By the way,
That's
if you
one of the.
oh, go
Go
ahead,
ahead. I'm
sorry.
sorry. I was just gonna say that's the reason why you're able to do the midair spring jump the way that it works in SMW.
Yeah, it always feels like it works a different way anytime I play a new hack, I don't know.
Yeah.
I got spoiled by Dram World 3 because it was like one of the first hacks I played. And I remember grabbing those springs, doing the stuff, and it was just so free. There was like a spring
Hmm.
patch or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't remember what level in Dram 3 had the spring drop.
No more questions at this time. I'm just joking. It was the one with Pablo. Cause you it's on the second half, I believe. And not only that, but there is another option where you have the spring. But I remember just like when you interact with the spring, you'll get that awkward like the sprites pushing you out, like kind of like you're in a box getting pushed out. But
Yeah.
you don't see that in that hack. Meanwhile, in this one, it's so obvious. It's almost insulting. Like it's like, buddy, this is my space. Like, get away from me.
Yeah. You are not allowed in my top 8.
Sometimes you say some hurtful things that you don't even know.
Oh, you brought up MySpace, so I figured it'd be
know.
the right time. Hey Gramps. Doing well.
Ooh, ooh, Ratio. Why do people just want to get over that Koopa? They hate extra hype, man.
Yeah,
Because I think Ratio did the same thing that we saw Chambo do earlier, just completely
exactly the
avoiding.
same.
Yeah.
I think Chambo was able to almost save it though. Let me bring my stream back forward to where we can see in real time.
And,
Oh,
and since because Ratio got that up toss, I'm almost certain that he's going to keep that momentum then, where he's going to want to keep tossing it upwards, but it's still a one tile section, so it is kind of rough, a little bit tough. Okay.
it's so interesting to me that you can do that spring in so many different ways.
Could you drop it down?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So drop it down, throw it forward, throw it up. Man, imagine you could throw that back. Nah, that's a little
That's
too
probably
crazy.
the one thing that won't work.
Yeah. I was like, hey, it was close though. You know? Damn, dude. And this is the part of Kaizo where, eventually a lot of people just are going to have issues, right? There's always going to be one trick, there's always going to be one level, whether the difficulty is too hard for you in one trick or the section is too long. This is what ends up happening eventually, right? Like there's going to be a section that stops you. And right now it looks like both players are going through it, but this is something that Chambo doesn't mind at all. With 8 clears that Chambo has versus Ratio's 3, uh Chambo's sitting perfectly having a good time. Like imagine you're in a race and you're you're like, wow, we're both stuck in tricks. Like, oh, that's okay. Meanwhile, you're the one losing, and you're just kind of like, don't talk to me right now.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's familiar.
That's familiar. It certainly is for me. I'll tell you what. Oh, dude, your boy's 0-3. Why is there a notification in Kaizoff that tells you about your loss streak? That's so crazy.
Oh, no. That's so toxic.
Man, who's making these updates? Cough ratio, cough. I was telling other Kaizo streamers that, and this goes for everyone if you're listening, that you guys should join the Kaizoff, as you can go against other people your skill. So even if you don't feel like you're the greatest player, or maybe you think you are the best player and you don't want to go against bad players, that's the whole point. Like you can go against whoever you want, and you can find people your skill level to have like some nice competition. But not only that, you get to meet more people in the scene. There's a lot of amazing people in the scene too. And so just getting all those everybody together is always a great thing. And
Yeah.
I mentioned that, you know, because they're worried. They're like, I don't want to be like free food for everybody. And I'm like, buddy, I'm 0-3. And they're like, how it doesn't get worse than that.
I think there's enough people on Kaizoff that even if a player is pretty new, there's good competition for everybody. Oh, Chambo, he almost hits it.
That was so close. He almost one shot that part too. And I agree, right? There's a lot of competition. And it's people from all these skill levels, you know? Why are we avoiding the coins ratio? Can we be a little serious? Look at what my man's is
He
doing right
sees all
now.
those blue coins and he decides he wants to do regular flight.
I'm flaming him
I
later
mean,
on for this.
I
Sure.
guess it works.
You know what? Sure. And I hope you mess up the next jump. He's not even gonna fall to the bottom. He's like, I'm good. Guys, let this be a lesson to you. Go at your own pace. Slow and steady may lose you the race. Look at him go.
Ratio. That is not how you're supposed to play the level.
Oh, help! Oh, just wait until he finds out about the great platform. But as we saw, Chambo's side, you're just able to spin it. You know what? If he one-shots this, I'm gonna take everything back. Can I say that? Can I say that? Okay, now
you
what?
Can.
Oh, you're sick in the head.
Oh no, Ratio.
And so I'm gonna be trash talking him later, guys. Make sure you're watching I Am the Ratio later on when he streams. Your boy might be sharing some words. And he's gonna be like, "Don't talk to me, man."
You know, one thing I would have liked to see is if he had managed to keep flight the entire way and just got a big flight bounce off of that Koopa. That would have been cool.
Yeah. It's one of those things where like you're seeing it slowly and you're just like, damn, there he goes.
Mm-hmm.
Like what's that song? Like There Goes My Hero plays slowly in the background, right?
Watch him as he goes.
You just hear like the oh man. But to be fair, you know, all that slowness did get him to see everything. And if you tell me
Yeah.
minus 2 minutes and you get to see the whole level 100% of the time, right?
Well, Chambo also spent a long time there the first time he got there because he was flying, doing a bunch of turnarounds and recovering from very low flight there.
That's true. That's true. I did forget about when he like tried saving it and he was like, well, we might as well just take a stroll. Watch out, ratio. Unlucky. Chambo with another opportunity at this park gets that jump. Let's see if he gets this trick. Nice stuff. Okay. Don't get Kaizo blocked. Oh my god, you're my hero. You're actually my hero.
He's checking for more. Oh!
Oh my god, the sub barrage is not gonna be enough. Holy. Getting to the other side, and it's Sunshine and Chambos as he gets another exit. 9 clears for Chambo. Crazy stuff.
He's making good time.
Dude, that level was so brutal.
I hate that level. I hate it.
Dude, you know what? It's so funny because time and time again, Chambo's like, damn Kaizo block. Damn Kaizo block. Right? There's been Kaizo blocks all over this hack. And after going through a gruesome level, the first thing in your mind, not this time. Not this time. Crazy stuff. That's where the creator
Chambo's in a level now. He's got the ability to turn on and off the on-off state with the LR buttons, so he can do that at will.
Ooh, those levels are usually really cool, I think.
Mm-hmm. Chambo, I would say, has a lot of practice with that kind of level because he did a lot of grinding for the Invictus speedrun world record, and that features a level that makes very, very heavy use of that mechanic.
That level's super sick, dude. Like the whole I'm such a fan when like the game for some reason just has 100 controls and they're like, hey, by the way, L to move the on and off switch, R to spawn a shell, select to do this and that.
Yeah, like in that one level for chance.
Yeah, dude, I remember reading that and being like, what? I'm like, is the Hadouken really necessary? It was so funny. Papa Nug was definitely cooking up something. I like to believe that he was actually gonna do like at least like 2 or 3 jumps of it, and then just like it'd be the easiest stuff. But the fact that you read all of that just to be greeted with the orb is even funnier.
Yeah, I really like that. That was a good bit. Hypey, I've sent you a link so that you can see my combined chat if you would like to do that.
Let me in there.
I think it only shows chat going forward.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Chambo's making great work of this level already.
Yeah, he's
Look at this.
blowing right through it.
Okay. No, that's where you died out of all places. Of course. It's one of those classics where it's like do all the hard stuff, miss the simple stuff, Dude, you know what I'm learning a lot by ratio side?
What's that?
He always presses run. Like he always taps it again because with the cape, I don't know if you guys saw, he gets the he gets the shell jump set up and swipes it with the cape. It's so unfortunate.
Yeah, that was his problem with the fire flower also. And the spring throw. When he was trying to throw the spring forward, he was regrabbing the run button and getting it right back in his hand.
Okay. Oh, you're right. Yeah. What a habit to like need a break for this section, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you struggle with those? Because it definitely teaches you how to play it like a little bit different because you're not used to having the power ups. You're playing a small Mario, you don't really use the springs that too often, I guess.
That's something that I don't have that ratio again. Going for a regular cape flight through here, the madman. Blue coins? What are those?
You know what? I don't blame him. I hate Cape, man. Chambo with some opportunity on his side. This is a PB spot. Dude, look at the screen right now. We have Chambo who's taking his time. We have Ratios going like 1 mile per hour. Both racers just using such great time. Oh no! Don't tell
Ratio.
me. And you know that's brutal because what's gonna happen when he gets back there again? -5 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Holy. Okay. What an interesting section on Chambo's side of things. I feel like he's made so much progress and the level's like not finishing. Since I know you've played this before, is this a just a one screen where like you don't need an H and you just beat the level?
I don't know for this one. It's been a
Okay.
little bit.
Yeah, that's fair. Because I mean, it looks crazy long. Okay, making progress. All right, we've seen him here before. This part's kind of tough if you're watching Chambo's screen. Just the constant on and off switch. He's making this seem easy. It almost makes it seem like that the level's doing it for you in a way. Like that's how good he's doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, nice stuff. Don't mess up this last jump. Nice. Okay, so you're gonna toss it off the ceiling. What? This is so crazy. And then, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Watch out for the saw blade. What? And then are you dead? I'm also confused. And Chambo's like, am I getting trolled right now? Hold on. Press the switch. You won't. Damn, he won't. Ends up getting the clear.
Well done, Chambo.
Damn, he made that level look real easy, honestly. And it
Yeah.
was a one shot level. That's cool. I like how creators that don't use an H, you can kind of tell when it's gonna be those levels just by the length of it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Message blocks? Okay, some messages from the creator.
So I think the move here is to go both directions. Yeah.
Yeah, quick exits.
That's a free exit.
You're so crazy. There he goes.
What are you doing?
There he goes. You know what I'm thinking,
Oh,
right?
he doesn't have the switch palaces yet.
Yeah, I think in his mind he's like, what do you mean there is a switch palace?
Right.
You know? And he's like, well then how do I keep going? But
Chambo, get your exit. Chambo.
he's like, no, I'm gonna have to go back. Look at him go.
Oh my goodness.
This is quite the retrack now that we're gonna have to see here. There he goes.
Chambo making some major routing errors.
And see, that's why I'm just not a fan of this route, you know? But honestly, if you look at Ratio's screen, I feel like he has nothing to worry about because we have the slowest cape flyer ever on this side. Dude, there's no way he's serious. Okay. Chambo is gonna have to go back to this level to see where the secret exit's all about. Oh look. Look at Ratio. He's trying to get that cape bomb. Or no? No.
Oh no, the slide kill.
I think that like doing it the way it kind of looks intended is impossible. Or not actually impossible, but like that's
It would be
hard.
hard, yeah.
Okay. Oh, Chambo trying to find the secret exit. You know, that is kind of funny though. I don't know if you saw he did a shell jump to like one of the top sections. And I was like, you know what? I don't blame him. But maybe he just genuinely didn't see that other part like I had mentioned earlier. Ooh. Okay. Oh, hey.
Oh no,
Oh, that was a little weird.
that's definitely a pipe.
Okay.
Chambo also shooting the shell.
You know, truly the tough. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If that was me in there, I'm probably shooting that shell a couple times. You know?
I mean, the duck jump is a really good strat there. Don't do it, Chambo.
He,
Oh, Chambo.
oh, I think he notices. Uh-oh.
Now he's got to do the rest of the level.
When I'm in a silly guy competition and my opponent is Chambo.
Chambo would be best served by resetting the game immediately so he doesn't have to play through this section.
You know what? Despite everything that's been said and everything that's been done, both players are at the exact same obstacle. It's neck and neck. Okay, wait, Chambo. Oh, that's I was thinking about that.
Whoa!
That maybe
I
there's
think
a
he might get it.
yeah. I think that does look like possible, right? Because if you just abuse the whole respawning of this fire, or maybe even this spring.
Whoa!
Nice. I think he can. But based off of that one, it looks like it, right?
You got to reset your game, Chambo.
Yeah. He's like, I have to pass this.
He's gonna do it.
Okay.
It might have saved automatically. It is a 2021 hack, so that may not have been a common occurrence back then, but
Was that a change that ended up happening later?
I don't know when that started happening.
It does look like he's gonna opt to just try to beat the level again, which is a bit unfortunate, but he's done it
Wow,
once
that's a
before.
very fast way to get through that.
I disagree. I've seen Ratio do that section. Here we go. Dude, he's actually making this level look easy. This is crazy. That's essentially like the one-ist of one shots. Oh my goodness, dude, that was crazy. Sure, I mean, yeah, he beat the level before, right? But still,
Yeah, he's done it before.
I don't know. That was kind of fast. Anyways, let's keep going. All
Oh,
right,
ratio.
Ratio, my beloved.
How many players do you think opt for regular flight when they see that setup?
Like the same thing that Ratio's doing.
Yes.
I think if this was my first playthrough, my first attempt, and I was trying to learn the level, I'm not gonna lie, I might do the same thing. Like if I keep dying to the spin stuff.
Ratio.
Um,
Ratio, please. Ratio, please.
why is he like this? I want to say like 10% though. You're so silly, bro.
Oh, he's even slower this time.
He's so silly.
Oh.
Okay.
Ratio, please speed up. Chambo just missing the up hype.
You know, I just feel so invested that I have to watch the full attempt through anytime he does this. Okay.
Oh, Chambo gets
Chambo's in there.
the pipe.
Ratio just increased in speed. Hold on. Everyone relax. Please. Oh! Oh!
Oh,
Ooh!
Ratio.
Wait, don't please just don't do. Sure.
Take all the time you need, Ratio.
Make a turn back. Turn back. Turn back.
Don't hit the
Turn
buttons.
back.
Don't hit the buttons. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
okay. Okay, focus. Focus. And
Please go faster.
a clear for Chambo.
Whoa, Chambo.
Meanwhile, the Chambo side plot is done. But the Ratio plot is just beginning with the new chapter. Wait, did he die?
He did not.
Oh, he's still
He's
going.
still.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Chambo will be going through this yellow palette switch, but I don't care about that. All I care about is what's in sight in this air. Watch out, a new feature that's going to be introduced. Please don't mess this up. You have the speed. You just need to keep this constant pumps. Don't go too high.
Oh,
Watch out for the
Ratio.
munchers. Get the coin
It's
trail.
so much harder to fly slow through there.
Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. You're right there at the end. Just a little bit closer. A little bit closer. You're sick in the head! You're sick in the head! You're sick in the head, man! That attempt was 3 minutes long! No, no, no!
Ratio, please.
Dude, I'm gonna tell my grandchildren about this race, and I'm gonna be like, let me tell you about the bunny and the turtle, dude. Holy moly. I'm so defeated. If I'm Ratio, I'm like, you're telling me that attempt didn't take 16 minutes? Get me out of here. I'm so done with this hack. If I'm Ratio. Oh, man, dude.
Ratio saying that the section is long.
You're so funny! You're so funny. I'm being gaslit right now, bro. Dude, please.
Oh boy.
Don't do this. Okay, you know what? You know, he's seen everything. There's a good chance that we see this done in the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, it could happen.
It's just such a crazy section. Like, you don't even want to dive here? Like, okay. Humongous progression, if I may. Meanwhile, Chambo in the side of things, jumping on some shells or whatever. I don't know what's going on over there. He died. Who cares? Back to Ratio and his flying journey. Watch what happens as he goes through the 3 red Koopas. Now, this part's very, very insane because he's going to have to guide carefully through them, despite having a speed similar to them. Be careful with the munchers as he's approaching this gray platform. Watch out with the landing. You're going to have to swipe at it. He's not going to be flying here, so he's going to have to increase in speed, which he's not used to. Unfortunate attempt by Ratio. Unlucky. And you could tell that's the hardest spot for him because you have to increase in speed. If you're going at 1 mile per hour and then you're forced to go 5 miles, let's relax. You know what I mean?
It's too much. It's too much of an increase.
It's too much. It's too much. And I don't blame him. If I got a momentum shift like that, I'd be struggling too. Okay. Regardless, momentum. Let's keep it up. You know, it's just so crazy because when I see Ratio back in the spring spot, and I'm like, well, you're gonna have to do the spring bit a little. Like, okay. Now I'm gonna ask you this, Germ. You to me to you, 1-on-1. Just as good Kaizo friends. Can I say that? Can I call us Kaizo friends?
Sure.
As a Kaizo buddy, what's going on Ratio's head right now? What's up with that speed? Like, I understand that the spring jump trick is that hard, but enough to make you want to spend like a minute on the rest. What do you think is going on? Let me know.
I don't know. I do not know. really, it's so much harder to fly slow through a section like that for no reason.
I kind of agree with you. Chambo is making money moves, if I may. He's gonna have to hit that P switch to get that part before he does the jump. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Just like you mentioned, like there's that one spot with the key, like that part is hard going slow, and that's the ending.
Yeah.
You know. I would love to get an interview with Ratio, but I just would not. Tournaments have taught me to never do that. To never interview unless like it's the winner. It's always like in bad manners.
Mm.
And especially for me to be like, why were you flying for 10 minutes? That would I don't think that's probably the thing you want to hear.
Why don't
Ratio
you walk us through your decisions?
I'm just saying, guys, if the next time you see this stream and you don't see this layout anymore, Ratio might have just had enough with me. You know, but it's just I might say it was worth it, but you know. I feel like we're learning a lot about ourselves through this race, you know?
Ourselves, Ratio, just how slow Mario can fly. We are learning a lot.
So this is what I would like to believe. Picture Chambo going through his gameplay, right? And he's just like creating conversation and he's like, dude, this one trick is so hard, right? And then you just hear silence from Ratio as he's flying 1 mile per hour, being like, hold on. Please. Oh no. The spring jump and that landing on the shell part, hardest section. Hardest section.
So I noticed that Chambo did it very differently. Chambo would be flying up above it. He would release the run button so that he would stop flying and then just float on in next to the Koopa.
Mhm.
That's the safer way to do that because you have complete control over your movement and your speed. And the Koopa's not going to be in any danger of dying to being slide killed.
Like, and to be fair, with that setup, specifically like landing on the great platform, I don't think I know how to do it. When I think about the inputs and such, I'm having that issue that Ratio's having, where you're like kind of sliding there a little bit.
Mhm.
But after how you explained it, that makes more sense. Like just making sure that Mario gets into like his free state, where you're just like able to control him more freely.
Yeah.
But that makes sense. Even as you explain it, I still have issues trying to picture how to do it, but it it does make sense that how Chambo was able to get through that quickly. And Chambo beating up the P-switch timer, able to get into the pipe before it expires. Now let's see how he gets trolled. He goes back into the pipe,
Went
but
back
is
in the
that the
pipe.
bad thing? Is that a bad thing? Nice no block. Uh-oh, it doesn't look like a good troll block. It said be careful when you enter pipes, Keck W. Oh wait. Uh-oh!
Granudo.
Damn, dude. That one's actually a really good troll. Not gonna lie.
Oh, that's brutal. I've seen fake shell jumps before where they just give it to you.
Mhm.
That's essentially what's happening, but there's still a wall for the shell to bounce off of.
By the way, Ratio had the sickest save, but unfortunate on the landing on the platform, just like we had mentioned before. It feels tough, man. I don't get that landing either. Jambo made that part seem really easy. And it's one of those things where I think if you're familiar with the controls, it makes more sense, right? Especially if you're more comfortable with like cape movement. And we all know that Chambo's no stranger to that, right?
Right, and I mean, Ratio definitely has some cape experience. There's that level from Beautiful Dangerous that has
Oh yeah,
quite a
like
bit of cape.
yeah. That's actually where I learned some of the stuff. Like for example, how you use Koopas to gain height and such. I was in that level for such a long time because I didn't get it at
Yeah.
first. I should play that level again. That level was actually kind of cool.
I should play through Beautiful Dangerous again. That was a fun hack.
Quick little race.
Oh, maybe.
The hack is pretty good though. I always recommend people to play it just because of I feel like the level structures and everything about it was kind of sick. I was a big
Yeah.
fan. Okay. It's so funny seeing Chambo have to go through this again because of how he died, like in that troll.
That was
What-
a very good troll.
What a fake wall, man. See, if like, for example, sometimes it's just like all about being familiar with how you feel with moving the character. Because if someone asked like, what can he do to be better? I'm just like, I don't know. This seems like something you just would have to know. Like a little
Mhm.
knowledge check. It seems tough. Especially because cape is one of those things where, like I said earlier, you're not usually messing around with aspects like cape. You're usually small Mario. 90% of the
Right.
time in a Kaizo hack, you're not using upgrades. Power up, sorry. Upgrades? Yo, shout outs to Torture
Upgrades.
Souls. Have you played that hack?
I haven't.
Dude, that ROM hack has some interest. I heard it has like upgrades, and I was like, what does that mean? So I'm interested in trying that one out. Oh,
I
Chambo
know
with
Tortured Souls 3 is coming soon.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Okay, get back into the pipe. Chambo knows. Let's not throw that shell. You think there's like a second troll?
I would not be surprised one bit. Hey,
Ooh,
you got the yum.
yump! That's +5, baby, and that's gonna take Chambo straight to the lead.
No wonder he has so many points.
Yeah. I mean, they're at the same spot, technically. Okay. Now Chambo, because of his poor routing, is gonna have to do the walk of shame. Watch all this time go down the clock as you see Mario's little legs go across the journey, burning through the volcanoes one last time.
I think he is going to make it in time to get to the next level, though. I wonder if he's going to get that free exit that he has available to him, because he has 2 exits that he can get in this level here.
Okay. Burning bridges? He's so silly.
That's the one.
Okay,
He's
now
not. He's not going to take the free exit. Oh, but he does take the mushroom.
It would be cool if it was needed, like the mushroom.
Yeah, it would.
Watch out for the shell! You threw Chambo! Oh, it despawned. Do shells interact with the Mario when he finishes a level? I don't think so, right?
No, they wouldn't hurt him. No.
Nah.
He would be able to bounce off of them, but it would be very unusual to see that. Chambo leaving an exit on the table still.
What's his problem?
I don't know.
Dude, this race has me asking so many questions. I'm so glad we can interview them. I'm gonna have to bug Chambo and be like, really quick interview. That's what I was telling him last time after your race. I was just like, dude, I'm like, please, just the one time. Just the one time. Oh, motor shell, motor skills
Motor skills, yeah.
in my shells. Motor shell. Does anyone call them motor shells? Why did I say that?
There is an object called a motor shell. That's the one that changes back and forth between a shell and a spiny shell whenever you bounce off of it.
Oh, ratio.
Ratio.
He got there pretty quick, if I may. And that's not
Yeah.
even me trying to say something. I'm being genuine. He actually got there pretty quick. Okay. What do you think about motor skills and the shell hacks? I always think they're like some of the coolest levels you've ever seen, but I've definitely seen some ones that are like meh.
I've always been a big fan of motor skills. That was something I one of the first hacks that I played through was chain reaction, and that was all motor skills.
Ooh. What? The whole hack?
Whole hack is motor skills, yep.
If you've never played Chain Reaction 2, I've watched speedruns of that, and I feel like that's a good race hack.
It's a really good hack. Yeah, I like that one a lot.
It would be cool if we did an event where a bunch of players just race Chain Reaction 2, because I think that ROM hack is like built for that kind of setting.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of sections, no overworld, just level to level to level till credits.
I know that there's a bunch of players who have speedrun that game too.
Oh damn, I didn't know that. It seems like a
Chambo
good game.
definitely will know that he left a level behind in a little bit.
Yeah. If he beats the level, he can also just see like the exit counter and be like, wait, what? But also, I'm pretty sure he's aware because he had the key, he saw the keyhole, read the text message and everything.
I think this is the last numbered exit besides the keyhole that he didn't take.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay. Ratio opportunity. What?
Opting for a duck fly.
Okay. This, guys, what you're witnessing is more than likely the last attempt by Ratio, so we're gonna make it count. Guys, if you believe Ratio needs your strength, give it to him right here. It's now or never. This man has gone through countless of battles, many wars, but now it's time. One last flight, one last ride. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, let's reset. A little crazy. You know, and I don't blame him. You know, there's a lot going on, so here we go. Okay, 2 minutes left on the clock. Can he get to the end? It's now or never.
Ratio, please.
Germdove, no rushing perfection. It was a matter of life or death. The world was in his hands. Ratio has one goal in his mind. Can he reach the end? The only thing stopping him, this last cape. And he was going a little too fast. He didn't like it. Gonna have to do a little swap over. Gonna take his time. No rush. Get that guy. Watch out! Ratio! Ratio! No! No! My goat! My goat!
Oh, please, Ratio.
And just like that, we witnessed Ratio's last attempt because I can't picture him going any faster than that. Chambo on the other side is going to be using quite the speed that Mario has. I think that's a little bit fair that one player gets to go that fast. Now that I'm thinking about it.
That is a tough bit of motor skills that Chambo's having to do there.
This level looks kind of straightforward, but it's always like it just takes one trick for you to be like, ah, that's tough, you know? Like, look
Yeah.
at this, ooh, right here, ooh, ooh, ooh,
Oh, he
ooh.
skipped the Koopa. That was interesting.
I've seen people in similar setups that opt to just skip because they know they can regrab there, and other
Yeah.
players are like, I can't do that section too much. Like I saw a race where Ratio did that as well, where he was like, if I do one full regrab, I can actually skip the motor skill part. And because of
Mm.
how close they look, it actually looks like you could do that if you go further enough. Like you see the last pairing, it looks like they're
Yeah.
so close, right? And just like that, the time is it for the race, and it's gonna be decided there. Chambo taking the victory in losers finals, ending up gonna go to grand finals versus M the Ordinary Gamer. Applause to both players as they win through a lot of fights. And dude, and Chambo just going to the back to get that key exit. What's
Get
up?
that last exit.
What's his problem? I hate this guy. Anyways, guys, as always, please do me a favor and follow Chambo, follow I Am the Ratio. Very good streamers, very good players. Just don't ask Ratio about Cape. I do beg.
Mhm.
And good stuff by both players. This was awesome. And if you aren't following Germdove as well, please follow Germdove. Thank you, Germdove, for co-commentating. And yeah, it was a real good one overall.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Man, what a race! Because like overall, like the things to the side, if you think about it, it was a hack that had like many difficult tricks when it came to like the TED needing to be drop down with the shell, or whether it needs to be the power up levels that needed to come through. Like you could see how those were two big hurdles, but for good reason.
Yeah.
This is a good example of like Chambo having the experience with as many ROM hacks, seeing the tricks before, while maybe Ratio, not too familiar, maybe hasn't done them too often, right?
Right, and I think Chambo showed off, especially with the fire flower in the beginning of the power up level, that he was able to do a duck jump and avoid burning the shell. Ratio was trying to do that, but ended up holding down too much and just abandoned that strategy entirely.
And it's just one of those things where it's like I wouldn't even blame that on the. It's such an interesting aspect because you need to know those tricks, right? Without knowing them, you just get put in a hard place. Sometimes learning
Yeah.
these tricks, even on the fly, take a long time. You could see the struggles even from Chambo when we saw the level from a setup he had never seen before with the throw block and the P speed. Like,
That was a really tough setup too.
yeah, and even then he was stuck there for a while. There's a moment where both players were just stuck on a tough trick they had never seen, and that's just kind of the grind of it. But man,
Oh boy.
yeah, Nardar, I do. That'd be cool if they let me. I don't know if Ratio would let me. I don't know if he's in the mood. That game was so crazy. That game was.
I can't believe what he was doing for flight there. I just can't believe it. I mean, he was making it work every time. I think it was way harder to do regular flight through that spin fly section.
Their package deal, they said. Okay. Well, I think Ratio has the power. Like I'm in this channel so they can hear from the side, but I guess I could go join them.
Yeah, we can go to the race channel.
All right, let's go over there.
Gotta be a casual race going on there.
Yeah, Sir Hypes a lot. What's going on?
Hello,
Hey, fellas.
racers.
Yo,
How's
hey,
it
guys.
going? Guys, first of all, congrats to Chambo for a very tough race. That was great to watch. How do you guys feel?
It was good. It was neck and neck the whole time.
Yeah, it was. It was close. It was really tight for a little bit there. I wasn't really sure what was gonna happen.
It really was neck and neck at the beginning. You're not wrong.
Yeah,
And then I hit these gigantic walls. They're just impossible. I don't understand this hack.
If I could be honest, guys, around the 10-minute mark left, I did say in the commentary, I was like, if you look at what's happening right now, it is neck and neck, because it was. Both of you guys were at the same level, and it was blowing my mind. Chambo,
True. I went back.
Chambo,
is there a secret in this
level? So
Nice.
Chambo, I want to hear a little bit from you. What ended up happening there? Did you not see the secret exit at the first glance? What was going on?
Well, so okay, I saw it. Like, obviously the blue blocks aren't there. In my head, I was thinking I have to go forward, hit the switch again to come back and make that a platform.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does.
Yeah, so
it makes sense.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking it was just an off-screen up pipe. I was like, oh, I got to hit the switch somewhere, come back, land on top, and maybe a door or something like that. And then I realized there's fucking no way that I can do that. So I guess it's an up pipe.
And you tried as hard as you possibly could to make it work with the cape.
Forever,
going to grab that
dude.
and bring it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, forever. But yeah.
It was so funny because I was like, man, me and Germ were like, the routing path by Chambo opting to go all the way back. Just unfortunate stuff. And the Mario walk of shame as he goes all the way back to that level was so funny.
So
we kind of discussed that though. I don't know if you guys heard us, because like at this level here, I could have chose to go to credits. And Rach was like, well, let's just hang out and like play games or whatever. So I was like, hey, cool. I'll just go back and do some of the secret exits and then whatever. So
yeah.
I
didn't want to
ask about that because that secret exit to go to the credits was an extra exit that you could have put on your score there.
True. Yes. I was just like, I'll do it now, and I could have gotten it. But you know, I was like, I'll just go back. It's fine. At that point, you know, I had a pretty big lead, so I was not super worried about it. Sorry, Ratio.
Yeah, no, you're good. This hack was very difficult for me. It was awkward and weird, and I don't know. It just wasn't for me, and that is okay.
So, Ratio, I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
I have mentioned before in the past that there's always a trick, that there's going to be something that stops people, and there's something that makes people feel unfamiliar. Were you? What was going through your mind when you were going 1 mile per hour with the cape?
It's safe and easy.
That's fair.
The death is slow. Slow is fast.
You know, I will argue that you had way less deaths than Chambo in that section, so I guess I can't disagree with that.
Yeah, I'm a cape master.
That's true.
But
I probably had like deaths racking up, but you were consistent.
I can't twirl a Koopa with a cape for the life of me, apparently.
Dude, but
just blame it on the frame roll, dude. You're fine. You're fine.
Legit.
The frame rolls.
Honest talk. There are tricks in Kaizo hacks that you see very rarely, and when I see the TED in the 3rd level, the one where you have to drop the shell to bounce off an active hitbox, that's something you don't see too often. And even just getting the free movement on the Koopa shell where you're in cape and you land and you swipe it, both of those tricks are stuff like you don't often see. So it makes sense to see yourself struggle, because in another level we saw Chambo struggle with the setup. He had a team before where you throw a throw block up and get P speed. What was going through your guys' mind seeing those setups? Because in a race setting, you're just kind of like, dude, I'm stuck. Like, what do I do?
Yeah, dude, Ratio, I don't know if you saw this. What do you remember what level it was, guys? It was crazy. This started this like
wild setup.
Oh, you were on like exit
it's a wild setup, dude.
Or 9.
It was exit 8. I don't know what that was, but Shell and Scott, I don't know if I can find it. Oh, it's on the run, dude. If you have my stream up, watch this. This is crazy.
Level, I remember playing that for the first time last year, and I was so upset with Granito for the way that he put in the saw on the track that was black on a dark blue background.
It's just like what run, and then like if you got to do this thing, and then this saw comes. It's so messed up. I probably spent 15 minutes here trying to figure out what the hell to do just to try to get to that saw. It's insane, dude.
So I just got your. So you up throw and then you spin jump, right?
You up throw. You have to build P speed, then spin jump off the block, and then make it to the saw. It's absolutely wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But like you have to figure that out, and then you just keep going, right? But then there's all these arrows, which none of them mean throw. I was so confused, dude. I was like, what the fuck is all this shit? Like, just go to the right.
Yeah, what? So the arrows just mean keep it up. Just keep on keeping on.
Keep going to the right. You know? It's a very cool level, but like, it's so weird. Oh, that arrow means spit. I don't know, dude.
In case you guys were worried, you got to go forward in case you wanted to go somewhere else with these arrows, right?
Yeah, you got to go to the right, obviously, you know. So that setup was weird because I got to that point and I probably sat there for a good like 10-15 minutes going like, I genuinely just don't know what to do. It was so bizarre.
Yeah.
Like that I think was the level that that gave me the hardest time when I played that myself.
Yeah.
Well, there was that setup too, right? That had the up arrow and the down arrow, like in a 2-tile gap, and you're like, "What do I do? Like a weird midair that's up and down? Like what do you want from me? Like it makes no sense."
And I feel like I don't know. 2021, this hack came out, right? Like, when was Mario Maker 2? Like 2019, 2020?
2019, yeah.
2019. I feel like this was a hack that was like, oh, like there's all these indicators in Mario levels. Maybe I should try and throw some in. And there was just like all these arrows everywhere. And I'm just like, what the? I don't know what all this is, but
yeah.
Well, to be fair, it is Granito's first hack.
Oh, right. True. True. And it's good. It just like has that first hack thing, you know?
So I can't say anything.
Yeah, that hack was really something, to say the least.
Decisions were made on that one, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, real talk though, like it was one of those things where some of those setups were just you never see. One thing that I also saw that was quite a struggle is like something we do as Kaizo players. We hold the run button. We love holding the run button every time we let go. What do we want to do? We want to regrab that thing. What do we always play as? We're always small Mario. In the cape level, in the fire flower, we have to regrab like run like where we normally do, but you accidentally swipe or you accidentally shoot a fireball. How'd you guys feel about those setups?
Go ahead, Rachel, if you want.
Yeah, I said I kept trying to duck because if you duck, you don't shoot fire.
Yeah.
So smart, dude. So smart. I didn't even think about that.
But ducking made me drop the shell a few times. So like I was on the fence of like, what the hell do I do? Do I do duck so I don't shoot a fireball, but then I'm going to drop the shell, or just not hold run and wait? So it was kind of a weird thing. And then the hack level personally attacked me when I was telling Chambo, and this is a joke, of course, but I landed on the pipe and accidentally shot the fireball, and it bounced off the pipe, went like 8 tiles to the right, and killed my damn shell. Like,
snipe the shell.
Dude,
I finally make it, and then my ride is gone.
Dude,
and ridiculous. And I'm fine. I'm fine. It's okay. I'm fine. I'm not bothered by it. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, so good.
But man, what a hack. I have Chambo. Congrats on making it past losers finals. Looks like you're gonna go to grand finals against M, the ordinary gamer, the run back that you had quite a week or two ago. How do you feel about going into it again? What's on your mind?
Yeah, I mean, thanks first of all. I'm obviously excited to go. It is, redemption time against M. I'll just say this: like, of the last 4 that have been, in this tournament, the 3 of us, being me, Ratio, and Germ, all got our first losses from M.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that sets the stage right there, right? The man is a beast. We know that. It's gonna be tough. I'm excited to play against him. We had a close close race on score, but I think he pretty much owned me when we raced. And it'll be nice. It's gonna depend on what hack it is, but I think I'd have to beat him twice in a row to take it, and that's just daunting, dude. So it'll be fun anyways.
Well,
I'm excited.
To be fair, all you need is one, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm actually excited for that though, because I think the last time you guys raced, it was pretty close the whole time. There was just like one level that I forgot if it was either M just like dominated on like his first try, or if it was like you struggled on like one trick, but it was like pretty much neck and neck until like around the end. So that should be exciting. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, no, it'll be good anyways. Like, it'll be fun depending on obviously what hack we get and everything. Like, today's was good. It had some tricky setups. I think we each got sort of stuck on a couple that just spent a long time, and sometimes that happens. Team M, dude, I'm right here, brother. What the hell?
To be fair,
read Nardar's message.
To be fair,
M said he drinks. Oh my god, dude.
I was noticing that you were really enjoying your Dr. Pepper Chambo.
Yeah, the grimaces, dude. Every sip.
My moderator team kept discording me screenshots of Chambo drinking the Dr. Pepper, so I have a collection now.
Dude,
oh, thank goodness.
I thought it was so
That's
funny,
hilarious,
because that was the first thing I noticed at the beginning, like when you were doing the whole cheers and such. And I thought it was so funny because one part in the race, I swear what I saw is that you drank some, you made the most disgusting face, and you just kept going. And I was like, that's funny.
Yeah. Well, I realized, I looked and I was like, oh, I've like barely, like, I maybe drank like a third of, not even a third of this bottle at that point. I'm like, I should probably drink more.
It's still way up at the top.
It's still fucking up here, dude. There's like, I haven't drank any of this shit.
It's gonna last you a month.
Oh my goodness.
Send it to me.
That's so
I
good.
I will drink it.
I'll send you a whole case, buddy. Oh my god,
Amazing.
that's so funny, dude.
But no, I will say I'm happy with the bronze. I think I get the bronze, right? So I'll take it. I feel like
I mean,
I think so, yeah.
Despite what happened today, you still got third in the upper shell tournament where a lot of great players were, and you still managed to get third, which is pretty insane stuff. I hear it was a very hard bracket. I know some of the greatest players in Kaizo went like 0-2, for example, in the bracket, and so it was just really rough overall.
It's tough, man. But it goes to show you, though, it's really what makes the Kaizoff special is that any hack can be rolled, and so therefore it can be anyone's night or not their night at any time. Like you could get something that's full of tricks you may have never seen, you're really good at, or you just can't read and someone else can read it. And so like it's kind of neat how the randomness of the unplayed hack can kind of level the playing field or completely tip it sideways. Really, really fun.
Yeah. Like whether it be a 1 hour overtime race or a 7-minute race, regardless, it's always a great time. You never know what to expect, right?
True, and you know, it brings it real. Like when would the four of us have ever been on a call in the past few years talking about Kaizo and just hanging out? You know, like I think it's brought a lot of us closer together as well, which I'm stoked about.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
So,
big fan.
Yeah,
good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Of us, I guess.
Oh, guys, real quick, how did the commentary overlay work? Everything good?
Well, back to business as usual. Hey, look at you. I need the details.
Well, they're here. I just want to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. You know, let me know.
It was good over here. I was running into some problems where like this is probably to do with my computer because it's acting strangely. It was just the Twitch streams were pausing and freezing and buffering a little bit, but that's probably on me because I don't think Hypey was doing the same thing.
Yeah, I think.
Gotcha.
I think all the three different like. My horizontal, my vertical, and the overlay were all three different streams, and so I just need to know how to fix that. But I'm dumb. I think it has to do with the internet the latency that we had talked about the other time.
Gotcha. Did you happen to try like any of the YouTube streams?
No, I didn't.
I didn't either.
Try that next time. I don't want to take up the whole thing. So, but like, yeah, I'll talk to you guys about it. But I'm glad it worked enough to produce an eventful, evening.
Yeah. For what it's worth, I was telling people, I was like, guys, look at this overlay, and everyone was like, wow, it's so amazing. And I did tell everybody that this might be the last time that we see the overlay, just because I think you're gonna revoke it from me as I probably talk about your caping abilities in the future.
It's already revoked.
Dude, wow!
I did that halfway through the last level.
In the middle of the race,
that's just
I was like,
revoking right there, man.
And shut down. Like, yeah.
No, but I need to show Chambo as well. Maybe later today or whenever he's free. But it's been really cool. Like all the features and such. It's just so nice to have.
Yeah, dude. I know. Hypey was like, when you guys were talking about this the other night, all these nerds in a call, and I'm sitting there like, oh, what's going on? What's this secret meeting they got going on here? And Hype's was like, oh, we got some cool. I know, I thought about it, but I was also like, I don't want to just like run in there. I didn't know what was going on. So, but then Hype's like, oh, we're got some cool stuff that we want to show you. So I'm stoked, man. I can't wait. It already sounds pretty like magic.
Yeah,
so,
there's some big things coming. So right now, like when the race ends, it shows the VOD. In the dev environment that I'm testing, it's smart enough now to start the VOD like 30 seconds before the match starts, because I know that. So why not set that? So that's just a nice little added thing, because like Twitch and YouTube both let you check the boxes to start the VOD at this. So it's just using that parameter and calculating the time. So like when you go to the VOD, you can start both. You don't have to like, because Chambo, you streamed 7 hours today before you raced me.
Right. Yeah.
And somebody's going to have to like seed through 7 hours to try to find when the race starts. So going forward, once that gets deployed, I didn't want to deploy anything before a race. I didn't want to I didn't want to mess up the boat. That's what me and
oh man. I love it. I see it's already catching on, dude. It's making headways. I love it.
But that's something that's coming. And then I do want to add like the ability to add the commentators like VODs to it as well, so people can choose whether they want to watch the racer feed or the commentation feed. That would be great. And then there's a new page called Clips, and it's going to auto-populate all the racers' clips that we're taking during the Kaizoff into there, and people can like it, they can share it. It will show most liked clips, it will show a clip of the week and all of this stuff, so that the community can go watch clips and find clips maybe by a specific racer or whatnot, and be able to kind of see anything in any big moment or something that was clipped during a Kaizoff. All that's going to happen. It's going to be great.
Very cool. I love it. So chatters, if you haven't already, take a look at Kaizoff.com, sign up, whether you're a viewer, a player, you want to get involved, head on over there. There's a lot of cool shit happening that you can get involved in. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, if you have any ideas, let me know.
I think now is the easiest time that there's ever been to sign up for Kaizoff, because I remember I saw Kaizoff when it was back in season 2, and I was desperate to find a way to join, and I just wasn't asking the right people. But it's just there at the website, Kaizoff.com.
Speaking of talking to the right people, feel free to message any of us if you need help with like learning more about Kaizoff or even joining. And by any of us, I do mean Ratio, Chambo, and Germdove. Do not message me. I will not respond to you.
He'll respond faster than the other 3.
Yeah, I
guaranteed. I will not see your Discord message. I'm telling you right now.
It's crazy. Look at the people I'm with right now, dude. Look at these dudes. Whatever.
My chat knows not to Discord message me because they're not getting anything back.
Guys, let it be known that it's been twice this past week that I tried messaging Chambo, and I just get notified that it's like this person has blocked getting messages from me. And I'm just like, okay, here we go.
Well, get ready for number 3, buddy.
That's weird. That's weird, Hy-Vee, because I messaged Chambo and he responded immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah,
kind of weird.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Weird.
It was nice. It was great, actually. We had a really wonderful conversation.
Yeah, I would love to have one of those one day, maybe. I
don't know. Oh my goodness. Amazing.
But that's
thanks for commentating tonight, boys. Thanks for doing that. I'm excited to. Can I? So if I want to go watch it back, can I watch it on the website with the commentary, or do I go?
Not yet. That's going to be something I want to add.
Got you. Okay.
It's going to have like a tab where it says like race replay, and it will have like VOD, and then another tab would be commentary, and then you just be able to pull up the commentary. You know, it'll be the same thing. It'll just be the VOD of the commentary. But I have to figure out how to do that, and like, you know, I don't want to touch it. So like, I want to make it automatic. You know what I mean? I want to make it as automated as I possibly can. So it'll take a little planning, but that's the idea. But I think that would be great because, you know, people want to go see stuff. And I know even people have said like the score also is like there. And if you haven't seen the race, it's kind of odd to like get spoiled by the score.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So I may add like a notification where you can say if a match happened within 2 days or something, just hide the score from me. So it can be like, you know, asterisks. There's a lot of stuff like that people have been asking for. So join the Kaizoff Discord. You can find the link on Kaizoff.com, and like there's a suggestion box. So if you have any ideas, join. You know, ask. It doesn't hurt. It's helpful, because I even was telling other people, your idea may not be the idea that we use, but it may lead to a better idea or another idea that like is even better. So like, you know, 100%. All ideas are worth hearing, you know?
Yeah. Very cool. I love it.
Yeah. Good stuff.
And I'll tell you, Ratio, it is amazing how fast you're able to implement new stuff on Kaizoff.
It's so fun. I'm inspired, right? Like, so like, it's so much fun for me that like, I just disappear, you know, into the work. But no, thank you. I appreciate it. It's just, you know, it's really nice. And I have a big overall happening soon that's going to like enhance a lot of performance. No one will see it, but it will allow us to support like 1,000, 2,000 viewers at once. With like not a lot of issues, and if we had that many viewers today, the site would pretty much explode. So, you know, so because you don't build a site thinking you're ever going to get that many viewers, and we're starting to grow, and we're not at that viewers yet, right? Like not at all, but like you know, you aim 20 feet ahead, right, to like where you want to be.
Sure.
So I've been testing and reorganizing things. So there's a lot of like that happening under the hood that's going to make hopefully things smoother. So yeah, you know, the more people use it, the more people have ideas. It's going to get better and better and better. You know, yeah, good stuff. I appreciate you guys. Same for you, Germ and Hy-Vee. Thank you guys for commentating. It's been really fun. I really enjoy it. Like watching you guys commentate last night, the casual matches too for what was it, Thirst and Newgasm. That race was absolutely insanity, and that was so much fun. It was all spreadsheets for like an hour,
Dude,
I think.
That's so wild, dude.
So fun.
But
It was zero Mario. It was all columns and rows, just nonstop. It was wild. Yeah.
Dude,
that is crazy.
Chambo, if you missed it, let me paint the scene, right? Neck and neck, every level. Thirst coming in front, and then boom, right from behind, Newgasm takes the lead. Thirst struggling but makes it back. Thirst ends up taking the lead again. Newgasm coming through the back. It's neck and neck. It's closest race you've ever seen. But then, with 40 minutes left, a brick wall for both of these players, and it says enter the code, essentially. Not actually, but a huge puzzle, and they're like, oh, I have to go solve the puzzle. Then they went through the same levels, they went through all the shenanigans, and 40 minutes later, they still were only like 2/3 of the way all of their puzzles. But then they get the puzzle, and it's like, what do we do? Of course, it's a Praxis cipher, and everyone knows that. And
yeah,
and Thirst wondering what to do. We see Newgasm not even playing with the game anymore. He's just writing stuff on screen or like doing something, and then Newgasm does it. He says what has never been ever said before in a Kaizoff race. He says this is now in a tool assisted run, changes scenes, and it is an Excel spreadsheet. Yes,
it's
sir.
A full screen Excel.
And
that's so good.
Just solves the cipher and ends up helping both of them like lead closer to what the solution is. Right then, like in a twist of turns, Newgasm knows where to get the Yoshi, and Thirst ends up finding out as well. Newgasm, despite having it 2 minutes earlier, doesn't get the next exit because he doesn't know where to take the Yoshi. Thirst ends up doing it, and they're both again neck and neck on the final level.
Nuts.
And
that's
then
insane, dude.
Some crazy shenanigans were happening in the last level, and then Germdove was like, I've had enough of this, I'm out, leaves the place. An explosion happens because I leave as well. We don't know why. And then
and probably your internet went out.
Yeah, I wake up. I don't wake up, sorry. I open my eyes later, 2 hours later, in another Twitch stream, and someone pings me and says, IP, redeem my Twitch points. Newgasm ended up winning. I'm like, my bad. Damn, my bad. And so that's what ended up happening.
Damn, that's crazy.
Newgasm was like using macros, like in the Excel. Like, so he would because he had the cipher listed out, and he would put in the column next to it like equals, this equals this, to make it a T instead, and then he had that, and then he would like pivot that or transpose that so he could read the message, and he was doing it all like with macros and different like Excel code. It was amazing.
So good question. Do the macros, is it legit then? Does that count as tool assistant?
You could tell that was a man who has solved ciphers before.
Yeah. I said enough. He was a freak in the sheets.
I must be, man, with Excel skills like that. Well done.
You're right.
Very cool. Very cool. Amazing.
So what's next? When do you think you and M will race? When's that going to happen? I know you got to schedule it, but
we got to schedule it. I know. I got to touch base with M, and we'll figure out a time. It's going to be tough because, as a lot of you guys know, if you want more racing, obviously there's Kaizoff casual races, but this Friday is a big event. It's the Ninja Live event, which I think all of us are playing in. Germ, are you playing in that?
Nope. Not Germdove.
Absolutely not.
Well, what you said you didn't like about Ninja is what this live event
will not
resolves.
Participate in the Ninja races.
Okay.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm actually really excited for that. Guys, I fixed my sleeping schedule, so you know I'm excited for a hot 5th place incoming,
Those are words.
Well, yeah, those are words. I'm very excited for it. I think it'll be fun, and then so I don't know, I got to touch base with Am, and we'll figure out when we're going to schedule that, when we got to go. So
yeah, I'm excited. I will talk to the Kaizoff people too about putting together some new brackets, maybe some platforming games, maybe some lower brackets too, and get some beginners or casual players involved. So anyone out there in chat, you guys want to race? You don't have to race against like Chambo and Germdove. You can race against people that are your skill level. And so yeah, we definitely want to do that and create more things. So look for that as well.
Definitely.
It's gonna be sweet.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta put my son to bed. Just kind of like Chambo put me to bed. So you know.
Fair. I'm hopping off too. It's been a long day, so I'm taking out of here. But that was a lot of fun, guys. That was a blast. I enjoyed it today, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate you guys. GG's again, Chambo. You beast.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Later, guys. Have a good one.
Bye. You too.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay, look, I still have their cameras on. Like, you know, still something. Oh, I forgot because we have our camera off. Oh no, I kind of need this layout then. That's weird, guys. I think I'm pretty much done. Oh wait, unless I close the tab. Got the right idea. Let's close this. Then we go over here. Then we go over here. Okay, but I'm all down here. Isn't that weird? Whoa. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I think I'm just gonna end my stream there. I think we're just gonna go ahead and call it. Thanks for watching. I don't really keep up with the chat, so I do apologize. But I will continue tomorrow. We're probably gonna play some P86. Thank you guys for all the people who are supporting and watching. Make sure to catch up with them. Yo, what's later, Chief Rock? What's Germ got against Ninja? Well, I'm down to talk for a bit, I guess. What's Germ got against Ninja? He doesn't like the idea of replaying the same level because it is a 30-second level. So I mean, I don't blame him, right? It's just a short level. It's the same thing over and over. It's boring to some people, and I could see that. And the stream, we need 6 more hours. Oh, here we go. You're late, dude. We're getting to the end of it. You're cooked. But yeah, I mean, it is. It is different for everybody. I like doing the exact same stuff and just being like really fast. So, I mean, it makes more sense for me to do it compared to like Germdove, right? Because I just like the idea of like speedrunning and I like the repetition. But there's a reason why only a small group of the Kaizo community plays it. It's nothing against certain people. Watch the last 45 minutes of the race. What's up, Jared? What place did you get in that Ninja the other day? The last one we did, I got second place. The one where Chambo ended up getting first. That's what ended up happening there. Yeah, I don't. But for right now, I don't know when M and Chambo are going to be racing. That's still soon to be scheduled. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, other than that, I was gonna play some P86 today, but I'm not feeling the greatest, so I might just end stream right now. Hopefully though that the stream was able to run pretty well. Looks like we didn't drop any frames, which is kind of good. That's the one thing I was worried about. Because we might do this in the future. Obviously, we do commentate the races. Before, we usually only do them on Twitch, but looks like we can stream this on YouTube and TikTok. So if you guys enjoyed it, please let me know. That way I make a bigger push for it in the future. Because if not, I mean, I'll just stream to Twitch. It's no problem. It helps my computer, but I mean, obviously, if you guys only watch on TikTok or YouTube, I would love to help you guys. Yo, appreciate it, Donnie. Yo, for sure, Matt. Yeah, no frame drops today. Like my internet did great. I don't know what it is that's been happening lately that my internet just starts dying at 9 p.m. like, which is so weird because that's usually where I do my last hour of my stream. So if I stream late, then what? I just had to end stream earlier. It's something that they've been working on with the roads, and it's completely out of my hands, but maybe something that we're gonna end up fixing in the future, hopefully. You guys seeing on TikTok, you don't keep up with others. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Like I said, that's the whole point, right? Especially because like if you enjoyed it, then probably want to keep streaming it on TikTok for the vertical platform. But yeah, what else? We do got the Ninja like we were talking about later on Friday. That should be exciting. I'm excited for that. It's gonna be such a grind. You guys are gonna see me play the same level, and if you don't watch, I understand. I had a lot of fun with the last one, despite the last one I said I wasn't going to do that much, and I was annoyed of it for the longest time, but I still played it a lot. It was just the strat was like really rough. Dude, anytime there's road construction in Texas, it just feels like it takes so long. Like actually, like years and years. But what can you do? What can you do? Man, what a race. Unfortunate that there's just some tough tricks that happened in the race. But it happened. I hate that personally just because I'm someone who always gets stuck on a certain trick and it ends up costing like so much time. So super annoying. What did ease? What did Yeah, I like the way that the ninjas work a lot too. I watch a lot of the stream. Uh, yeah, yeah. But that's it for me, guys. I am gonna head out. I will be back tomorrow. We'll try to stream at 5. If the only reason I won't be streaming at 5 tomorrow is because of the whole internet issues, but hopefully we don't have any problems. Until tomorrow, bye. Have a good night. Thank you for all the gifts. I just saw them. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody.